Oh shit. Yo, the cat is back. Who's the cat? I'm the cat in the hat, dude? Dr. Seuss up in this hoose. Yes, I have watched Jimmy Neutron. I actually have his hairstyle. Jimmy Neutron. What's up, y'all? Hey, you guys see me alright? Does it look like I'm streaming on a fucking potato? Hello, hello, hello. There we go. Yeah, yeah. Okay. We ain't got no Ashley tonight. It's just me. It's just me up in here. That's right. How goes it? How goes it? Holy F word. Y'all are fucking going off in the chat. Dude, normally on Twitch, I'm trying to say all you guys' names. I can't keep up with this. Jeez. God dang. Y'all are wild. We got a pack of wild animals up in the here. Up in this biznarch. Holy F word. I don't see how I'm going to be answering any questions tonight because I can't read shit. This thing's going faster than my Tesla right now. Holy God. Oh my. Yo, y'all are wilding out right now. We might need to slow it down, people. It looks like you guys had some fucking Mountain Dew tonight. Sheesh. Oh my. How can we do slow mode? How fast is slow mode? Or how slow is slow mode? Let's see. Y'all are fucking going ape shit. Alright, slow mode is on, guys. You gotta wait at least 30 seconds before your next post. Thank you, Bree, thank you for the tip. Andre, thank you for the tip. Thank you guys for everything. Thank you guys for all the tips right now. We're just getting started tonight. Mike Connery, thank you for the $2. Oh, and you live in Wall, New Jersey. You live in a wall? Do you need help? Anyone want to break you out of that thing? Let me tweet the live stream out, even though everyone should have been notified. But you know, we're on YouTube, so I don't know how that actually usually goes. So, thank you for the 79 British pounds, mate. Much appreciated. Zamak, thank you, bro. $5. This is the first time you've known I exist. I'm telling you we should hang out because I live in Burlington County and live close. Dude, that is close. It's pretty sick. Whoa, $10, Gina. Thank you. Please tell me you're going to do a story like MV. Yeah, how about I do a story time stream right now where I tell you guys MVE too. I'll read it to you like a book. Let me tweet this stream out. Dude, y'all are going apeshit. Welcome on this Friday night. It's about to be litty titty up in here. I'm doing an AMA. It's Ask Me Anything, or it's a glorified Q&A. So Michael was doing one, and a bunch of other people are doing one. And, you know, my whole career is based off Michael Green, so figured why not. Memes Muffin, thank you for $5, and Alexander. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for the donations. Really appreciate it. Case McGowan. How hard is it to get a gosh dang YouTube live link around here? I tried tweeting it before and the link was not clickable. Let me see what I can do on my phone here. Can I watch my own live stream on my phone? Oh, I can. This is epic. How's everyone doing tonight? It's Friday night, y'all. Are you guys at the party? Are you guys at the party right now, tweeting or watching the live stream? I'm tweeting right now. Sorry, I get confused sometimes. All right, we're $20. Andrew Miller, thank you, bro. Are you planning to go meet Super Mario Logan? We've talked on the phone. We've texted. I think he's in Florida, I believe. We may meet. We may meet. I can't say for certain. I do find that you end up running in. It's a small world, so you end up running into everybody. It might not be right away, but yo, Mo, thank you for $2. Bring back Tiny Solomon. Solomon, hey John. John. Saw this guy in the mirror. He's shaving his nuts. Scared the shit out of both of us. Tyler Nelson, thank you for $5. Here we go. I guess we'll start a question off. I gotta tweet this gosh dang thing out. This has probably been asked many times. What was your favorite video to film in the Psycho series? That's so hard to answer. Aqua Nugget, thank you. Been watching since the beginning. Very good acting for your series. Thank you, man. Austin, videos lately have been confusing. Which ones? But favorite in the Psycho series? I mean, dude, honestly, I feel like I gotta go with Psycho Kid Kills Father. The Flash, thank you for those $5, man. Mainly because that's what the whole point of the series was. I just wanted an excuse to shoot my dad and make believe land. I really wanted him dead. No, that was the climax of the series. Was Psycho Kid finally pulling the trigger? So to be able to be filming that was a surreal experience. You know, so much hard work. It was basically, it felt like crossing the finish line. There's an immense adrenaline rush, and I can't describe the feeling it was portraying all that and pulling the trigger. It was very symbolic and felt very real, and it was a really cathartic experience. So I'd say my favorite video to actually film during the Psycho series. I'm gonna lock this answer in and say Psycho Kid Kills Father. Everything built up to that. So to be actually filming that was incredible. Christian, have you ever watched Power Rangers as a kid? Yeah, actually I did. Jeffrey was more the Power Ranger kid, but you know, I ended up getting some residual Power Ranger inspiration. Memes Muffin, thank you for the $5. Have you seen memes? Yes, I've seen the memes. Nicole Brown, thank you for the dollar. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm tweeting out the stream right now. That's right, guys. Only 45 days left till I'm done YouTube forever. It's kind of a weird feeling. I'm both excited and freaking out at the same time. I know some of you guys are probably upset about it or whatever, but just make sure you guys download StoryFire. I've been uploading. We got like so many construction videos out for the movie theater downstairs. Super exciting. Holy God. $10. Thank you, Cosmic Domino. Would it be possible to get a follow on Twitter for my favorite YouTuber, Cosmic Domino? Let me check your tweets out, bro. You caught me in a charitable mood. Cosmic Domino. I like the name. All right. YouTuber, creator of Lucid Domino. Okay. One tweet every 10 hours, it looks like. Tell you what, you get a follow from me. You get a follow from me for now. If I see anything I don't like, you're done. You're cut. Thanks for the donation, bro. Whoa, 20, shit, what's the NOK? This Norwegian, I keep thinking of kronas, which are the Icelandic currency. Shit, I forget what the Norwegian currency is. Psycho series is so memorable. Good job. Thank you, man. Favorite musical artists? I like alternative / indie. I like classic rock as well. I like some EDM. As far as artists go, I mean, I just saw Elton John. Elton John's a homie. Not really, but he's great. Billy Joel's great. Other bands, I've been listening to, what's the name? They were in the, God, I feel like an old person. 13 Reasons Why soundtrack. Lord Huron, yeah. Listen to that group a lot. I don't even know if it's a group. I really don't know. I suck with musical names and artists, to be honest. I just like the sound. I remember the Vietnam War series, the classics. I'm Luke. Hell yeah, bro. All right, it took me like 10 plus minutes to tweet out the stream. Whenever I stream, for you guys know, my brain just turns into mushy mush. What's your favorite part of the ritual that you made? The blood ritual? I'm talking about the Day, thank you for the $5. What happened between you and Boogie? He crushed me at the Halloween party. Literally crushed me. A good thing I had a paperback novel. Strap, thank you for $2. How do you feel about Psycho Mom having a sex tape? I generally don't care. I feel like if you wanna, film yourself naked doing crazy shit, by all means. I'm generally not one to judge. So if whatever you want to do. Memes Muffin, thank you for that super sticker. Where's Ashley? Ashley actually had a service today, like a funeral, so she's away for that. It's actually her last day of teaching. Whoa! 50 DKK. I don't know what currency that is. Oh, it's Denmark. Sometime we could show at the restaurant we talked about. Dude, Axel, hell yeah, bro. Still love the StoryFire animation. A few handful of creators used that StoryFire animation at the beginning of their series, which is really awesome. Des Chronicles, thank you for the £5. All right, guys, let me kick off this. Live stream just solo. Feels good to do a little one-on-one time. Yes, I'm pumped. Halo Reach on Master Chief Collection coming December 3rd. It wasn't as good as Halo 1 through 3, but Reach was still good in my opinion. It wasn't quite like 4 or 5. Hydra, thank you for $5. Says, love the construction videos. Have you made any more progress with the theater since the last video? A little bit, unfortunately. Actually, today is Psycho Dad's birthday, believe it or not. So we were not doing any construction today, or probably this weekend, which sucks. So I want to keep grinding on that. Love the vids, cute up, bro. Thanks, Matt Rat. But anyway, let me kick it off. Hey there, Jays. Joel Palmateras here. Welcome to the live stream. Some of you guys, this may be your first time coming into one of these. I've been streaming since 2007 on Justin.tv, which was actually Twitch, before the name change and Amazon bought them and all this crazy stuff. So I've been streaming for a long time, back when we were the #1 team in the world at Left 4 Dead. But if you guys like this format, if you guys like me live streaming, go check me out on twitch.tv/McJuggernuggets. That is generally where we do this at. But I've been doing it on YouTube just as kind of like the final run, if you will, of me being on the platform. What's up, Razorfish Gaming? Glad that we got to connect over email. Thoughts on re-uploading Sega series on StoryFire? Yes, Luke. Every single video I've ever made will eventually be on StoryFire. We're going to port the whole channel over there. It's going to be really cool. I found rainbow pieces of rock candy. I found it sooner. I gave it to you, too. How do you think of that idea? Ultimate XP. Dude, let's do it. Let's combine XP crystals. Let's make an XP farm. But, yeah, guys, so this is Ask Me Anything. I'm dedicating this stream to complete question-and-answer format. You guys feel free to ask me anything. Anything I've ever worked on, anything that's connected to me, whatever. Galaxy Perfect, thank you for the donation. I actually don't know. I actually genuinely don't know. Yeah. I don't even know what the actual size classifications are. I don't know. I don't know how it works. John Reimer, thank you for the $10, man. Hey, are you considering adding an indie comic portion to StoryFire? Loved MV and Sega Series. Keep up the good work. Thank you, man. Yes. Ideally, as we continue to scale StoryFire, we want to open it up to many different creative mediums. Because there needs to be more platforms for creators to earn revenue from. Not just the traditional, like, big fucking 5 social medias, you know, that you don't, most of which you can't even earn money from, yet you're giving a lot of value to. Have you watched Incredible Hulk? Yes. You still owe me that DS you destroyed Uncle Larry's. Rubber Duck, $5. Thanks, bro. Dude, that was auctioned away. Thank you, RB Gaming. Yeah, that was auctioned away with a lot of the other props. I think I ran into the kid who got the DS before in real life. Juicy Jeff, hey, just love your vids. I might do a production horror series about a kid who has abusive parents, which makes him turn into a serial killer clown. I like it, man. Whatever you're passionate about, bro, go for it. Are you going to see Mike and Baby Mia? Aaron, yes, I will. I don't know when, but it'll happen. Gaming Ideas, thanks for the tip. Captain Chris, thank you for the $5. What will you miss about leaving YouTube? Because I have a shout out, please. Thanks, Captain Chris. Thank you for the donation. So, yes. What will I miss about YouTube? I'm going to miss... Look, I'm aware that not everyone's going to follow me over to StoryFire, which sucks. It's unfortunate. I don't know why. It takes just 2 minutes to download StoryFire, or even you don't even have to download anything. You just go to storyfire.com and watch my content there. However, judging off the viewership, it's clear that not everybody has followed me over, which is unfortunate. So the thing I'm going to miss most is the huge amount of fans or viewers that exist on YouTube that are stubborn or for whatever reason holding out or think I'm joking or it's part of some series. That's the part that sucks. That's what I'm going to miss the most, is the fans that we're going to lose the connection because, I mean, yes, I'm quitting this platform, but It just sucks that they won't follow me over and support a platform that better values creators. Bactus, thank you for the 100 Norwegian. I forget what they're called. Fuck. But thank you, brother. I really appreciate that donation. Have I ever been cremated? No, I'm still alive currently. Phil Smith, thank you for $2. David, thank you for the $1. What do you think about the face from the wall? Headwork. I love Damien. What a great character. That was actually unplanned. Damien was unplanned. And then just became a thing. Can you talk about P-score and video throttling? So, yeah. P-score is just this under-the-hood score that YouTube gives your channel and videos. And it was something that a bunch of YouTubers discovered in the code on the back end. And YouTube was rating a lot of mainstream channels higher than indie channels, despite subscribers being higher on certain channels. So it was clear that they're gaming the system for mainstream channels. Why are you and Juliet not together? We broke up, brother. We done. Will musicians get a place in StoryFire one day? I could totally see that happening, Cosmic. When will the next series be coming? So, Dan Bob, that's a great question. I think a lot of people have been frustrated with the current state of the channel. People have been like, what is going on? Jesse, doesn't seem like your heart's in it. Blah, blah, blah. A whole bunch of different things. And it's all pretty accurate. So I am not making really... my sit-down video explains everything, and as well as a sit-down video that I did. Kroners, thank you, bro. Adrian, thank you so much for 109 Kroners, man. Really appreciate that, dude. It means a lot. But yes, so a few different things. If you watch my sit-down videos, and the one I did over the summer, why I did my road trip, because I was just kind of burnt out with everything. My burnouts happened because not only do I not make enough to warrant making a series, like I just can't make enough money to put towards production of these series. But number two, it does seem like some of my best work on YouTube gets stifled. Like I really loved the spiritual awakening video that I did, where my character takes a DMT and it was supposed to spawn this whole nother arc, and we had to snip it. I had to snip my recent series because after MVE lost me like $30,000-$40,000 for production, I realized the creative thing that my heart has, unfortunately, doesn't do well on the business side. So, and then I was trying to vlog a little bit, and I just wasn't enjoying it. So it's been difficult to make content on this platform, and so there won't be a new series. So that's pretty much the long answer. Is I won't be making a new series until I make a platform that will support it. So all my energy's into StoryFire. So there won't be a new series for some time, unless you count the fact that we're building this movie theater in the basement, which is kind of like a series in a way. Expert Gamer, thank you for the $10. Getting a Tesla at the end of the month. Do you have any tips? Make sure it's in the budget. And read up all about them. There's things I'm still learning to this day because there's so many features that they have, and make sure you keep it updated too. Also, don't rely too heavily on autopilot if you have it, because it's a little buggy and you might end up getting yourself into an accident. I've seen Violet First. Yes, I've seen those rage videos. Watch Viper Monster. I don't know who that is. Failing Life, thanks for $2. What's up? Happy B-Day, Sega Dad. How's my night? It's good. It's very good, man. Very chill day. Big Bang Gaming, thanks for $2. Where is Parker? I don't know what Parker's up to these days. I haven't talked with him since he worked for me back a couple of years ago. I hope he's doing well. I don't know. Headwork, thank you for the £2. Been on here since 2008. Could do with a shout. What's up, Headwork? Josh with the $5 says, can I move on? Or move... Yeah, move on, man. Stop watching me. Says, can I move in? I'll pay with that ideas, helping with the building videos, plus I have a movie idea, love to work with John. Email me if you're serious, but you understand you'd have to pay rent. I'd probably charge you around $800 a month. And I'd have to do like a trust test. I'd have to like go out on a date with you and make sure you're cool. Is Ashley your girlfriend? Yes. Hey, Lyndon, thank you for the 8 Australian monies. Massive fan from Australia. Come to Australia. I would love to come to Australia. Anders, thank you for the 17 DKKs. I think it's Denmark. What's the Denmark currency? Somebody help me out with that. I need to travel more so I understand. Reggie Squad, yeah, I've been generally myself. I might dip into character from here and there, but that's just for funsies. Oh, Karen's in here. Self-care. Oh my god, I didn't know Dad and I had a birthday in the same week. Please tell me happy birthday. Will do, Karen. But biggest regret on YouTube. I don't want to be that. I don't want to give that lame answer of like I don't regret anything. Um, uh, but I almost don't. I almost don't. The times in which like for the first 8 years of YouTube, I had less than 200 subscribers. So, and then things changed when I started to treat it like a business and the algorithms like that they are. It's a search engine ultimately. But I don't regret not treating it like a business sooner. If I wanted to make money sooner, I would have treated YouTube like a business because it is. But I was mainly worried about the creative and other things. And other YouTubers are different. You know, there's creative YouTubers and then there's YouTubers that do it for clout and money. And everyone has their different motivations. For me, like obviously I needed to make money. Everyone needs to make money in life, but I wouldn't take back that 8 years of grinding doing creative stuff. So I'd probably do everything the same. It's just more unfortunate what happened with YouTube and demonetization and everything. Gerald King of the North says, Mr. Sega Series days, knew it was fake but very entertaining. YouTube's become a joke now, and I do hope somehow StoryFire will be a good competitor. You need some big YouTubers on board. Hell yeah, man. Super excited. I try not to reveal my hand or the aces up my sleeve too much. Brian knows I like to talk, so sometimes I leak some shit out, but we got some big aces up our sleeve coming soon that we have been sitting on and waiting for a long time, and I cannot wait to cash those in. But I know StoryFire will be successful. You will it. You make it happen. I will not stop until it is, because I have nothing else. I have nothing else that I really, really give a fuck about. Do you watch anime? The extent of my anime watching is Avatar: The Last Airbender that was on Nickelodeon. I fucking love that show. It's really good. I think it gets a bad rap, but for those that haven't seen it, but it's really fucking good. I know if I watch, once I get the movie theater done downstairs, I probably will binge some anime. Let me know any suggestions for that. Baja, thank you for $2. Would you change your YouTube name to your actual name? Probably not. Since I'm done with YouTube in a month and a half anyway, McJurrence will always stay McJurrence. It'll be like a legacy channel that just exists, like a snapshot in time, my history. But then it's just going to kind of hang out there in the vault, the archives. Greg Wilbury, thank you for 20 Australian monies. How is Aunt Melissa doing these days? Good. She was actually just at the Halloween party. See if you can spot her in that video on StoryFire if you haven't seen it. That Halloween party video is pretty money. That's a cool video. I like filming an actual party. Like, you don't see that too often. Like, filming a real-ass party. People getting drunk and shit. But yeah, Mrs. Stahlberger was there. She's cool. She's doing well. She's been traveling a lot. Her and Mr. Stahlberger. Hanging out, drinking. You know, typical Aunt Melissa type shit. I did watch Pokemon, yeah. What was in the safe during the AGP crossover? Wow, Ant-Man. Dang, great-ass question. I can't tell you that. Just so you know, some people are like, Jesse, you got a lot of plot holes, or, you know, you didn't explain certain stuff, and, like, the safe is one of those things. And I'll trust me, I'm aware of all the loose ends, and for as long as I'm still kicking, they're not loose ends. Dongjun Kim, thank you for the 4,000. Dude, I don't even know what that currency is. I don't know what that is. Can you speak a language other than English? See. Dude, it's been so. I took 5 years of Spanish, and I ¿Dónde está el baño? Me gusta los gatos. See that? No, I know some like entry level Espanol, little Spanglish. I think I've been to Kansas City in Missouri or Kansas. Kansas City, Missouri, I think is what you're talking about. Marion Production, thank you for the 10 bucks, bro. What plans do you have for StoryFire in 2020? Oh, you're trying to activate Mr. Loose Lips over here. Brian's not here anymore, so I guess I can say, let's just, how can I put this? Let's just say there's a switch. There's a big switch right here, right? There's a big switch right here. It's been sitting there, and we could have flipped this bitch at any time. It's a big switch, and you have to imagine with a big switch, it's going to be a big effect. So in 2020, we're finally gonna flip that switch. So it's crazy. It's gonna be crazy. 2020, I think, all around is gonna be a ridiculous year. I mean, for the country, I mean, for the world, and especially for me personally, and probably for you guys too. But yeah, let's just say we're gonna flip that big fucking switch. It's gonna be fun. Jordan, thanks for the $2, man. Thomas Woods, thank you for the $5, man. Thank you guys. Ryan, thank you for the $7. Gonna miss you on YouTube. Hope your family's good. Family's doing well, man. Appreciate you asking. How did you convince your friends and family to be in the second series? Big fan, sub for 4 years. Thank you, bro. Persistence. And that's honestly best advice to get anything that you want. Like, just fucking grind on people. Just be like, think of any which way. You got to pull out all the stops. Any kind of manipulative request, persuasion that you could think of. I would bribe people with food, pay them for a few hours, offer to do them favors. I would literally beg, bitch, and moan. Uncle Larry always says the squeaky wheel gets the oil, and it's true. I mean, just think of a baby when it's like, it cries like a shit ton. You're like, shut the fuck up. Eventually, that baby is going to get its way. It's going to get the baba or whatever nipple it wants. So that's the best advice to convince anyone to do anything is you got to fucking just keep fucking crying, bitching, moaning, and punching through. Dan Nation, thank you for $5. Missed you in Ohio. Thanks again for the book. Sorry about my dad again. Oh, bro. It's all good, dude. Shit happens, I totally, I hope, water under the bridge. Sure, I hope everything's fine there. Nick, thank you for $2. USA Army Strong, thank you for the $5. How can I financially start making more money at the young age of 20 years old? Tips, pointers, etc. I currently work full-time construction. Well, if you're working full-time construction, I'm sure you're probably making some cash. Honestly, my best suggestion would be to invest in cryptocurrency. I think that's the best opportunity for anybody to invest their cash and get a solid return, especially at this current time. I wouldn't advise getting into the stock market. It is ready to burst fucking any day now. Crypto seems like a decent store of wealth currently. You definitely want to invest any money that you do have lying around, so it's you actually get your money, you get value from it. But yeah, man, I would just ask around. You'd be surprised what kind of little odd jobs you could be doing for people for a little $20, a little $50 here or there. Offer to cut somebody's fucking grass, shovel the snow for them, kind of whatever the hell you could do. There's always little random ass busy tasks that you can do for people. Colmore Studios, thank you for $2. I got to poop. By the way, what's the new project? All StoryFire, brother. All StoryFire. You're going to TwitchCon 2020. It's possible. I have not been to a TwitchCon. However, Ashley and I are full-time streaming going forward, so it might be something we do in the future. We'll be at VidCon. Nick Vark, can my gaming channel get a shout-out? Dude, what is it? Tell me what it is. We'll shout it out on here. Will there ever be BTS for the HB crossover? Also, GG on that answer in the next collab. Let's go. I appreciate StoryFire. Thanks, thanks, man. Unfortunately, I don't have any BTS from the. I wish I did, because there was some good quality BTS too from me first meeting Angry Grandpa, behind the scenes and all that good stuff. But yeah, we don't have that, sadly. Everett, thanks for the $5, man. My favorite psych video. I love Psycho Kid Kills Father. Like I was saying, that was my favorite one to film. There was so much adrenaline and it's so much build-up, and it's one of my most entertaining to watch back because I can remember that feeling. Gerald King of the North, thank you, bro, for another 50 Australian monies. One more question. You plan on proposing any real gritty scripts to Netflix in the foreseeable future? I write books myself, and a dream I would be turned one into a show. Or are you full force ahead on StoryFire at the moment? All the time and energy, just like my mental focus is all on StoryFire, to be honest. I did write a full script earlier this year, and the intention was to pitch it and get it made, and I was going to be heading production on that. However, StoryFire became more of a priority, and that did not happen. However, I love that you said real gritty scripts, because that's exactly what that one I wrote and it's completely done is, as well as one that I'm super passionate about that I want to write, and I think it'd be a perfect fit for Netflix or really any. It's fucking raw. It's some raw shit, and it's more in the vein of like MVE, like dark, gritty, fucking just shit show that I would love to see get made. So that's kind of to be honest, I've been so fucking bored with YouTube and frustrated and bored creatively. I just feel like this is not the platform for a creator or a storyteller. So I still do have my sights to get like an actual full-fledged series or a movie, something like that. Because digital still has, as far as YouTube goes, still it's just a drop in the pan when it comes to actual production, high production value content. So, but yeah, it's StoryFire and going more towards actual like movie or how they produce series, because I don't know, vlogging is just boring as fuck to me, and I feel like I just need a change. But great question, man. When is StoryFire going to destroy the world? Dude, he's building up to it. StoryFire is the sun. Anders Epson, thank you for the 17 Denmark monies. StoryFire will grow to be bigger and better. Hell yeah, man. 100%. It can only get bigger and better from here. We keep adding more features. We keep gaining new users. Every day we get better and better. And that's incredible. What ails you is the best line from Psychodad. True that, Ryan. Halo Reach coming to my to Master Chief Collection. Fuck yeah. Ever thought about writing for theater? Oh, writing for theater. Yeah, actually, Juliet and I were doing that a bit ago, or talking about that. We never, I personally, I think she did a little bit, but I never went too far into that. But that is interesting. Secretly, guys, I actually have been delving a little bit into, and I don't want, actually, no, I'm going to save that one. Sometimes I give away too much. Captain Chris, thank you for the $5. What up, Jess? Love the vids. Love your family overall as well. Things are good, man. Cheers to you, bro. Speedy Bird, thank you for the £2. Great to see you, Jess. Thanks for the reply. No problem. Marin Production, thank you for the $10. Marin asks, was it a struggle a lot to think about leaving YouTube for StoryFire? I mean, 100%, dude. It's a scary thing when you've done something your whole life. Like, you're very ingrained into a habit, a ritual, or, a process. And we grew this YouTube channel all together over 13 years. So to kind of walk away from it, especially a channel with 4 million subs, does feel sometimes wrong. And it's scary. But, I mean, that's how anything is, This is like when you first leave your home, you move out of your house, or you break up with the person, it's going to feel wrong. It's going to feel like you're making a mistake. I mean, that's just because you're so used to a certain way of living or a certain person in your life. And that doesn't mean you should stay in it. So, yeah, I mean, I've been struggling with the idea of leaving YouTube for years. I mean, what's crazy is when I graduated high school and then just randomly decided on a college, and then even after college, I never wanted to be a YouTuber. I really didn't. I wanted to be a filmmaker. I wanted to, be a part of a TV series. Obviously, the landscape's changed. Netflix is massive. All these digital streaming platforms are popular. YouTube has become more popular, and the dream took a back seat, really. And I tried to make the most of YouTube, but I haven't forgotten really what matters most to me, and that's kind of the storytelling and the creative aspect of it all. And I feel like I kind of got lost in the sauce of YouTube a bit, which sucks. But I'm glad that I realized that now, and so it's been hard. You know, I've been able to appreciate YouTube and everything that's transpired over the years, but the game's change, and you know, I feel like people change, and I feel like I'm entering in another phase where I should kind of broaden the horizon a little bit and see and challenge myself, see what I can do in a different environment, a different format. But yeah, not an easy decision. Michael McFarland, thank you for $2. Love the vids. Thanks, man. Favorite hip hop artists and songs. You know who I like? I like fuck. Here we go. We asked a musical question. I'm struggling for names. What the fuck is something's flying around out there? What the hell was that? There's like a fucking bat out there. My windows are right here. Oh wait, that's my fucking hand. Never mind. Reflections, guys. Reflections. Who do I like? Oh, NF. Big fan of NF. I think he's great. Do you still like Swift even though he left? Yes, I do. He's a good kid. He's a good kid. And me and him bonded a lot filming MVE and just working for me. It's obviously disappointing that he left. I think he grew to a really good cameraman and employee of RiDGiD Studios. And obviously when anyone leaves, it's frustrating. Everett, thank you for the $5. What's the most expensive Sega video to film? I'd say technically it was the Psycho Uncle Impact's pool. Although we destroyed the pool, the agreement was if we were able to destroy the pool, I had to pay for a new fucking pool. And that pool costs maybe like $40,000. So that's a lot of money for one video. Which I did not make back. I did not make any of that back on that video. That video probably made $3,000, if that. And I spent $40,000 on that video. But we do crazy things for our art. What are Sega real thoughts on video games being a real job? Brandon, thank you for the $5. That's a good question. I wish he was on here to answer that. I know my dad actually did grow up gaming, like on Super Nintendo, regular Nintendo, Sega Genesis. As far as him thinking it's a job, I almost want to say he's similar to Psycho Dad. I don't think he would consider that a real job. I still think part of him doesn't even see YouTube as like a full job. Rubber Duck, thank you for the $5. How can I prove that I sent you the DS? Oh my god. Oh, you're saying you sent me the DS. This is the only chance I really can get to talk to you. You said you owe me one. I've been waiting for 4 years. Rubber Duck. Do you have like a fucking any proof that you sent like the letter or the package or anything? I believe you. I don't see anyone claiming that. It's kind of a weird thing to claim. But where do you live, bro? We'll meet up. We'll meet up. Track me the fuck down at some point and just be like, dude, I'm the kid who gave you the DS. And I'll be like, what the fuck? And then I'll buy you food or something. Carlos, thank you for the $10. Are you gonna do any collabs soon? Also, big fan of the virtual reality series. Can I get a follow on StoryFire? Let me look you up on StoryFire, bro. Do you post on the social feed? But yes, collabs. Yes, there should be one relatively soon, within the next month, I'd say. And then beyond that, you'll see some interesting partnerships coming within the next year. Do you play Roblox? No, Mike Lloyd, I've never played Roblox. I'm very familiar with it. I never played myself. Thank you for the $5, though. Say you could look like Daniel Bryan. He did. What do you think of the PS5 and Xbox Starlet? I'm down. I'm pumped for next-gen consoles. Like, let's go. Nick Var 96 is Nick Var's gaming channel, guys. If you want to check that out. He's thanks for $2, man. Will Kid Behind a Camera Devil Inside project still happen? I think so, Spencer. I think so. That's actually the script that I wrote, or that we wrote together, in the beginning of this year. I'm sure it will. It might not be right away. It's probably going to take a long time for that to happen. But, you know, who would have thought that the Ursula series, which I came up with freshman year of high school, which was technically like 6 years, it took 6 years for me to eventually make that on YouTube. 6 years later. So you never know what could happen later down the road. Tell Lindsay I said, huh? What do you think of the KSI versus Logan fight? what do I actually think? Not like some just inflammatory video that I made recently. I loved the fight. I thought it was great. I thought it was exciting. I was like on the edge of my seat. When can we upload to StoryFire? Kevin, we'll be opening up the application for video in, I think, a few weeks. So just stay tuned for that. But we're rolling more and more video out to more people as we go. It's just we're a small startup company, so it's taking us longer to get everything caught up to date. You know, we're a 2.5-year-old company now, catching up to a 15-year-old company. So it's just taking a bit of time. Jesse, you're awesome. Isaac was my favorite character you did. Thanks, man. I almost say he was mine too. Thank you, New Intros. What was your off-camera relationship with AGP like? Thank you for the $5, Everett. He at first didn't trust me. He thought I generally was trying to expose them for being fake. He didn't understand that that was a series in of itself. So, yeah. But once he got to know me more, you know, we ate food, he cooked for me. I think he got to trust me and my dad, which was nice. Will you ever do a fan meetup in the UK? Yes, just Max. I think I'll be, I'm saying it here first, I think I'll be in the UK next year. So, you'll see that. Somebody asked me, oh, Speedy Bird, how will Kappa affect you on StoryFire? Kappa won't affect us at all. Kappa, and I think there's a lot of confusion online as to, you know, Kappa and what YouTube's doing. StoryFire does not collect data on minors. That was something that Google was doing with their targeted ads, and that's the big deal. Is, you know, you're not supposed to be collecting data on children, and that's what they're doing. So we're fine. How big is the StoryFire office? Joe V, and it's massive, bro. No, like on a for real note, we don't have a physical office. We just don't see the point in that. It's just we're in a digital age, so there's really no point in having a physical location for a digital company. We do everything digitally. We have our meetings digitally. We have all our people around the world. It's just times are changing. I feel like the traditional office is going to start to die off more and more, as well as other physical places and things. Dylan Gibson, thank you for the $10, man. What was your favorite MVE video? Also, big fan. Hope everything's well. It is going well. Favorite MVE episode. I gotta go with Judgment Day. I mean, Judgment Day is similar to Sega Kid Kill His Father. I like endings. I like the payoff. And Judgment Day is when fucking shit hits the fan in many ways. I mean, that final fight with Isaac and Abraham is fucking epic. It's fucking epic. I'm proud of myself for delivering my vision on those two, on Sega Kid Kill His Father and Judgment Day, because it's intimidating to you have these visions, you know, in your life or for a project or something in your head for so long, and you're afraid you might not be able to take it on and do it well enough. And I feel like that fight in Judgment Day really almost exceeded my expectations for what I was originally thinking. So it's cool. Favorite Call of Duty? Ooh. I like Black Ops 2 a lot. Modern Warfare 2 is pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna go with those two. Favorite movie and TV show? I go back and forth with all those. Favorite movie and TV show, Gavin. I always say Lord of the Rings is the GOATs. I like a bunch of others. TV show, I go with Lost. Hey, Jesse, major respect. Thank you for the $5. Hey, Jesse, I met Boogie and Markiplier and Tyler and more YouTubers at E3. Is there any chance you might come to E3 sometime? We get food. Yo, you had me at food. Dude, let's go get food. Fuck E3. Like, I was at E3 in 2015. That was the only year I went. It was fun. I guess if there was a year to go, it would be next year. I'd honestly go to E3 next year. Yeah, because, I mean, we got next-gen consoles. They're probably going to do some Halo stuff there. I got to remind myself to fucking go next year, because that'd be the place. Slim Shady, thank you for $3. Could I meet and hang out with you? Let's do it, man. You got to reach out. We got to set it up, figure out a way. Who made the StoryFire 100K award? We had a company make that. I don't know. I actually don't know the company offhand. How would Kid feel about StoryFire if it was real? I think he'd like it. I think he would like what it stands for. I think it's right up in the Psycho Kid alley right there. I don't think Psycho Dad would like it. Thank you for the $1, Bradley. Gideon, thank you for $2. Psycho Kid, that Psycho Kid Bill is a heretic. What's his problem? Oh, Bill Jensen? Fucking crazy, dude. You're a sinner! I'm like, dude, relax. What's it like working so closely with Joe on StoryFire? Dice Master, thank you with $5. Working so closely with Joe? Joe Bump? Joe Bump's great, if that's who you're talking about. Me and Joe are working on StoryFire together? I'm confused, Dice Master. You confused me. Joe Bump's great. That's the only Joe I can think of. Unless Mafia Joe. He was cool too. Snazzy Gaming. Guys, my lips are so fucking chapped. Anytime I smile, I can feel my lips breaking off. Do you guys get that? It's fucking cold out here in East Bumfuck these days. Feels like winter. Snazzy, thank you for the 2 pounds. Any video coming out today? Nah, just this live stream, man. Just a live stream. Unfortunately, we've had to delay production or construction of the series. Oh, Joe Mama. I was working with Joe Mama on it. Oh, good one. Rubber Duck, thank you for $5. I live far from you, sadly, but I did send you a note on FAMO 14 in that RV. So I'm out of money. Evan Rokas. Oh, Evan Rokas. Dude, that name sounds fucking familiar. Boop, boop. But I believe you, dude. Where do you live that's so far away? Oh, Jeffrey's here. How you doing, Jeffrey? Wonder if Jeffrey will hear me and totally crash the live stream. Banksy, that's what I want to know. When's Mike wearing the gosh dang diaper? Andreas, thank you for the 11 kroners. So wait, so there's a Norwegian krona, or kroner, and an Icelandic krona. Let me double check that. I think I got it right. Icelandic krona, and I think because they're so closely knit, and then the Norwegian kroner. Or Norwegian krone, it says. I guess kroner is the plural version. The krones. Krona and krones. Plural is kroner. What the that's crazy. Thank you for the kroner, man. That's like money versus dollar. Yeah, okay, I think I get it now. I'll probably forget, and I'll need to be reminded, but maybe I gotta go spend some time in Norway to really figure it out. Dice Master says Joe Mama. Oh, Dice Master, you fucking got me. These nuts. Bradley, thank you for the $1. I'm Halo. Why did you fire Parker? There's rumors. Please be real. So yeah, every time I go on live stream on Twitch, this question comes out a lot because I never did a public thing. Because I generally try to save people's asses, but to be honest, Parker didn't do the job. I had left for North Carolina, I think it was, and I gave him 10 days to write a bunch of different stories for StoryFire. The 10 days passed. I came back home and he didn't even fucking do it. And I was like, what is the point of you even working for me? And he was also under the influence of some shit at VidCon, and I didn't like that. That's really not cool. So I fired him. But then we wrote him off and made it seem mutual. Because I don't want to throw people under the bus ever. But just being straight up. I'm better at that. I'm like, why am I so nice to people that aren't fucking nice to me? So I kind of gave him the benefit of the doubt there. But biggest expense in the Sega series besides the pool, Alex. There's also the RV. Sega Dead to String a Wingless Eagle is around $13,000. Calvin, thank you for $2. How was meeting Gary V? What'd you talk about? Calvin, no joke. Gary churns people out. I looked up to Gary for a long time. Still do. Met up with him. Was only in the office for 5 minutes. Everything that you see in the video of me pitching to Gary the graphic novel and everything, I only had maybe fucking a minute to go over that scene with him, and then we shot it, and he was already in another meeting by the time we finished, but I still needed to get another scene with him at the elevator, so I literally had to interrupt another meeting, pull him out, get him for that elevator scene, and even then, I couldn't talk to him. It was literally, we only had enough time. I literally had 5 minutes to film and then get the fuck out, and then they threw me out. Because like he churns it out. It's crazy how he works. He really is fucking a savage. Like, it's just like bang, 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 bang. His meetings throughout the whole day, and it's just like there's no room, there's no margin. So Gary and I will talk again in the future, and I have no doubt about that. But yeah, hopefully we'll actually get to talk. Couldn't find a name. Thank you for the $5. How's your daddy? He's good. He's chilling. It's his birthday today, man. You live in Memphis, Tennessee. Last donation, though. See, man. Sick, bro. I've been in Nashville before. It's pretty cool. You probably saw it on a vlog from Sega Series. But. Man behind the camera, thank you for $2. Hi, Jesse. How you doing today? Good, man. Super chill day. It's Good Friday. Brandon, yeah, next time I'm in New York, hit me up, bro. Hit me up on Twitter. Mitch Green, thank you for the £2. Majorinus for KSI. Fucking KSI is going to kick my ass. Dice Master, $2. What are your thoughts on marijuana? I don't care. Like, whatever people do doesn't matter to me. I mean, if you're referencing, like, this with Parker and stuff, I just prefer people to be not, sober in any capacity when you're working for me. But anyone can do whatever they want. Smoking weed. I've smoked weed a couple times many years ago. It's not for me. I don't enjoy it. But I don't care if y'all do it. I've had plenty of friends and people that do it, and it's, it's all good. New interest, thank you for $5. My Virtual Escape was what I like about it was your emotion and insane acting was so thrilling. The soundtrack was marvelous. Rebecca's death was sad. Thank you, New Intros. I really appreciate that, man. MVE was a grind, brother, but I loved it. It was very rewarding. It was just great. Great to see that story come to fruition. I was intimidated by it, but to tackle it was exciting. D-Man, favorite miniseries, Devil Inside, vs. HP, etc. I love the collab series with Boogie, the first one, the Misery spinoff where he had me trapped. I like Ursula a lot. I do like Devil Inside. I like it all. I mean, it's all shit that I made, so clearly I was passionate about it. So it's hard really for me to choose one thing versus another. Come to Mississippi, we hang out with food. What are we eating, Fallout Gamer? Tell me where the food at, bro. And give me a shout out. My name's Logan. Logan, thank you for the $2, man. ABO Hiccups, thank you for the $2. What about ads on StoryFire? Do they collect data? No. The ads are just served. I mean, I feel like how ads should be. It's just fucking throw some shit up there. If people are interested in the product, they're interested in the product. We don't collect data like that. Yeah, our ads are pretty general. Which is crazy, we get some juicy CPMs on StoryFire with just general ads thrown up there. However, on YouTube, you can get targeted ads and make literally pocket change. I don't know. What do you think about Michael's baby girl? Have you met her yet? No. Halo or Destiny? Come on, man. Come on, man. You know I gotta go Halo. Are you a clone? I can't tell you that. What's your advice for great storytelling? You know what I was using for a while as a template is check out, what is it, Dan Harmon? Dan Harmon with, I think that's his name, yeah, with Rick and Morty. Look up his storytelling structure. I'm not joking. Look up storytelling structure with Dan Harmon on Google, and you should see a 7-step guide on how to, make sure your story is right. And then also just like Walt Disney. Also, if you look up Disney's storytelling formula, they apply it to every single one of their movies. Disney obviously just runs the industry. They crush everything. Every movie is fucking gold. They have a formula, and if you check out that formula, apply it to whatever you're creating, it'll be very, very effective. Thank you, Tyler Bird, for the $5. Carlos, thank you for the $5 as well. Would you ever travel to Reno, Nevada? I was in Las Vegas. I forget if I passed through Reno. On my road trip this summer, I went through so many places that I kind of couldn't even keep track of it all. I was zipping, bro. I was ludicrous. Hiccups. Am I doing a Master Chief Collection Stream Key giveaway or Steam Key? No. Man, I guess I could. Are you really quitting YouTube? Yes, sadly. It's bittersweet. I don't know if you were in earlier in the stream. I encourage you to scroll back through, but I kind of explained kind of my general thoughts and feelings towards the platform and why I'm leaving. Thank you, Dylan, for the £5. Follow Gamer says, we go eat sushi at an authentic Japanese restaurant. Fuck yeah. That sounds fucking perfect. You know me. Make sure it's good sushi, though. There's pretty trash sushi out there. I've had some bad fish. It's not good, dude. Snownose, you told Juliet since you started dating Ashley. No. That's a big no-no. You don't do that. No exes. Now, I'm a very straightforward dude. I take relationships very seriously. Unfortunately, it's not a thing that you see too common these days. That everybody's fucking everyone, or talking to everybody. It's so easy with Twitter, Instagram, and all these social medias and stuff, and fucking Tinder and whatnot. But not when I actually started dating. It's like, nope. It's just that one person. And that's how it should be. If you're gonna commit, you gotta commit. Will there be a streaming feature on StoryFire? I've been getting that request a lot, and at first I was like, well, we're not really a streaming platform, whatever. But if you grow an audience on StoryFire and you want to engage with your audience, it only makes sense. So, happy birthday, Nick Gurr. Am I a gamer? Fuck yeah, man. Check me out on twitch.tv/McJuggernauts. Add me. But yeah, live streaming could definitely come in the future. Yeah. It's not in the 6-month roadmap, but it could be in the 1 year. Definitely. Tyler Putnam, thank you for the $5. While applying for video access on StoryFire, how would one go about wanting to be a vlogger on the platform? So yeah, we're open to any kinds of content. So really, if you want to do vlogs on StoryFire, just pitch us in a way that sounds interesting and giving us a sample vlog that you have made. How old were you when you lost your virginity? Wow. All right, you guys are taking this Ask Me Anything literally. I love it. I was 18. It was senior year of high school. It was glorious. Came in 5 seconds. Ever come to STL? What's STL? St. Louis? Something. I don't know. I forget what STL is. I'd come to STL. I don't know what it is. Harmon, thank you for sharing your Instagram, bro. Are guns allowed on StoryFire? Fuck yeah, man. Of course, Tristan. I mean, I've used a bunch of guns in videos for StoryFire. I mean, all the Mafia stuff, we were using guns. If you mean real guns, yeah, just everything's contextual, right? If you're using guns to fucking murder people on StoryFire, then no. But if you're just like showing like here's a fucking 9mm, and here's how it shoots, that sounds fine to me. Andreas, thank you for the 22 kroners. How long was the Devil Inside series? That lasted from, technically we dabbled a little bit in it in November 2016, and then kind of went full force January of 2017 until really a couple weeks ago. So it ran for a couple years. Have you thought about which part of the UK you plan to visit? Yes. Dylan, thank you for £5. I'll be in London, bro. I'll be in London. Thank you, Happy, for the $1. Appreciate it. Derek, no, I've not read The Gutter. Is Psychodad happy you're leaving YouTube? I don't know. I think he'd be more happy if I just wasn't doing videos in general. I don't know. Sometimes I get mixed feedback from my dad as far as if he enjoys being on video or not. How does it feel to be a meme? I guess I never thought of myself as a meme. But yeah, I guess I kind of am. I guess Psycho Kid is a meme. I mean, he's been memed so many times. Or I've had so many things become memes. I don't know. It just feels normal, I guess. I think that's the thing. I wish I had known what I'm about to say when I was younger, or even just a few years ago. Is that you think that these, say, celebrities or these big YouTubers or whatever, somebody who's a meme or whatever it is, or even somebody who has lots of money, whatever it is, or has a trophy wife or whatever the fuck it is. Say somebody you compare yourself to and you think their life's incredible. I guarantee you it never is. The grass is always greener. And I guarantee you, you might think like, yo, if I was a successful YouTuber, I'd be so happy. Or if I had this much money, I'd be so happy. Or, you know, if I had memes being made about me and all these people watching me, I'd be so happy. It's actually not true. You still feel exactly the fucking same. Like, me doing this live stream right now, I shit you not. I shit you not. Maybe some of you guys in here have watched my streams before. If you watched a stream of me 5-6 years ago, and like I said, some of you guys might know, have been in streams 5-6 years ago, it's exactly the fucking same. It's fucking exactly the same. It's no different. It's crazy. So yeah, I mean, just think if you want these things, whatever, that's cool, but just understand that like, it's not gonna be as fulfilling as you might think, and I would just take stock in what you currently have. Jesse keeping it real over here. Mitch Green, will we ever be seeing Isaac again? Yes, I'm sure we will. He's too great of a character to say goodbye to forever. Matthew says, how did you come up with the Sega series? Thank you for $2, man. At first, it was a parody. It started off as me making fun of freakout videos. Like, I saw Greatest Freakout Ever with Waffle Cone. The kid shoved a remote up his ass. And I was like, this is stupid. I was like, this is blatantly fake. And he's getting paid for this? I was like, let me make fun of this. And then people thought my bullshit was real. And I was like, what? I was blatantly making fun of it. It's a joke. And then I kept seeing people thinking it's real. And I'm like, let me do a follow-up. And then let me do a follow-up. And then it kind of started to become this much bigger than I ever expected. But yeah, it all started as a joke and then became very real. And then a lot of it was based on my actual life. So creatively, I was inspired by my life. Will StoryFire be able to be used on Xbox or PlayStation soon? Gina, thank you for the $5. Great question. It won't be soon. It's something we're definitely working on. It's going to take a long time because it's a whole separate application. But yeah, it's something I'm very passionate about. E-Dog Dude, thanks for the $3 and the sticker. Would you come to Scotland? Fuck yeah, Aaron. Saul Gilroy vlogs on StoryFire. Any chance of Roman 2? Speedy Bird, you never know. You never know. J Vlogs, thank you for the £2. Can you let everyone publish StoryFire? You never know, man. I can't say everyone. I don't think everyone should be able to, because that's when you get some problems. But we will be enabling more people for video that deserve it, that have earned it, that have quality content coming in 2020. Loki, what's up, brother? $5 for a question. The question is, I forgot. I hear you. I hear you. There's lots of things going on. Lots of distractions, lots of ADD happening. It's hard to critically think when you got so much shit hitting the fan. Gregory, thank you for the $2, man. Trump, thank you. Sniper Dude, thank you. Minion, thank you, man. Will there be another Halloween Christmas story? There's got to be some kind of Christmas content, something. If not, definitely not a series, but a one-off video or two. Oh yeah. I've tried to do a collaboration with Waffle Pone for so many years. Unfortunately, it's hard to really even get in contact with them. Razorfish, what do you think about FTC and COPPA? How would that affect StoryFire? It won't affect StoryFire. The main reason that all that happened was Google/YouTube was collecting data on minors. We don't do that at StoryFire. I don't even know how we fucking would on StoryFire. So it's not going to be an issue. Our ads are just general ads we flap on there. Tim Daly, yes, I've talked with Mr. Beast before. Yeah, we've talked over Twitter. I remember one time years ago we tried to play Fortnite together and then meet up on Discord, and it never happened. Because I was ignorant to Discord or whatever. But yeah, we've talked. StoryFire works on the console web browser. Nice. And yeah, that's a good workaround. You could always go on StoryFire.com on any console and watch content through that. On the side of Mike, thank you for the $5. How's it going? Keep up the good work. Keep it rigid. Thank you, man. And it's going well. It's good. It's a pretty chill day. Candace says, you really need to marry Ashley. She's absolutely perfect for you. Thanks. She's pretty perfect. I can't lie. I don't give her too much credit, but yeah, I wonder if she's in here. I think she was pissed that I'm streaming without her because it kind of became our thing recently. Harvard University is $2. Why are you gay? I'm only like 25% gay, so I don't know. I don't know. 3D Lucas says Team Trees. Yeah, I was reaching out about Team Trees. I ended up deciding against it because I don't know. I wish I could audit that charity. Unfortunately, I mean it's always hard to know. I just really didn't believe the claims of $1 per tree. I mean the thought of raising $10 million and they got to plant 10 million trees, and it'd be different if we were telling our fans to plant trees because that makes more sense. But because you can kind of validate that more and it might be more effective. But for one charity to plant 10 million trees off $10 million, then I'm like, well, there's no way all that money. It just didn't add up to me. It didn't make sense. I don't trust a lot of the charities. They have so much overhead and things that they got to do and take care of that I'm like, probably a lot of that money is not going directly to the actual planting of trees. It's going towards all their other costs and things. So I don't know. That's why I was like, I don't know about this. Whatever collab with FaZe Rug, Carlos. Hell yeah. Let's do it. What do you think of Overwatch 2? Sounds good to me. Let's do it. Thanks for the $2, Gregory. Adnan, no, man, I'm done. I'm done YouTube. January 1st. It's over. Did Korn quit? You talking about the recent time? The recent time I fired him, it just wasn't working. The passion wasn't there. I've gotten more picky as time's gone on. I'm just like, if there's no organic passion for this job, when I know people would fucking murder to have this position, I'm not gonna settle for that. Exactly, Razorfish. Yeah, there's so many costs that goes into planting a tree, and then also time, manpower. It just doesn't add up to me. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna pass on this opportunity. I like the idea of it naturally. I mean, who doesn't like the idea of it? It just I felt like it wasn't the right fit for me. Would podcasts be allowed to be uploaded to StoryFire, Jackie Boy? That's something we'd be open to in the future. Not right now, but I'd say stay tuned with that. Redneck Grandpa, hopefully we collab soon. Much love from Colorado. Thanks, man. We appreciate that. I miss Colorado. It's fucking beautiful there. It's great. Isaac says, "Are you a genius?" As far as traditional school standards go, no. Thanks though. I never thought I'd be called that. Thank you, man. Any games you're looking forward to? I mean, Halo Infinite, naturally. John Kugler, thanks for $2, man. Yeah, Retsy, I've talked with Sumar Logan many times about StoryFire. I've talked with a lot of creators you'd expect about StoryFire. Everybody's very comfortable on YouTube. Spencer, I don't know who makes the StoryFire awards. That's a question you probably want to ask Brian. He was responsible because Brian purposely didn't tell me much about the awards because he wanted to surprise me at VidCon with it. Noah, thank you for the $5. You and Lance should do a boxing match with Pugmax. Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm not a fighter. I know I was in character when I did that Logan Paul KSI video talking about fighting me, but I'm not a fighter by any means. My writing process, how do you come up with your stories and how do you structure them? So I generally start with just a central theme. Like, what am I emotionally inspired by? And for Isaac, I was interested in having an emo character because I had so many people reach out to me saying they were suffering with depression, anxiety, whatever. So I just thought in the what is something the audience would resonate with? And I thought of the character of Isaac, somebody who's lost somebody who's angry and depressed and has a lot of feelings and is a teenager or whatever. And then I worked backwards from there. I was like, okay, if that's the character, what struggles is he having? I thought of real world struggles, and it just layers on top of each other. But every single one of my productions, every single one of my skits, series, anything, even just a one-off video or vlog, which is actually an episode, it's all very organic and it's different for everything. I would say just throw some shit out there, throw some shit at the wall, and go for it. How is Uncle Larry, dude? He's good, man. He's doing good. I think he's really enjoying the movie theater construction process. So I made a funny Deadpool story on StoryFire. You should check it out. My name on there. So, awesome, man. I'll check it out. Thanks for the tip, man. Not bad. Thank you for $2. How goes the rebellion against Almighty YouTube? Good. Good. We have our 6-month roadmap set up, and I'm very excited with all the features we have coming. Big tanks, big tanks. Let's go, StoryFire. Thank you for $5. Did JonTron ever apologize for what he said in Destiny stream? I don't know what any of that means. What is that? What was that referring to? Comment Chameleon. Thank you for the couple bucks. What happened to Dom? Dom and I parted ways in January, whatever. He was editing the videos for some time. I just found out some things that he was doing kind of behind the scenes, or there was a couple things that didn't add up, and basically the simple form of it was trust. My trust was broken with him, and which sucks. I think he's a good dude. I think it's just unfortunate circumstance, but yeah. So I was like, I don't want to have an employee that I can't trust. It's very important that it's open communication with anybody in your life. Whether friends, family, whoever. And it kind of got broken. So, what inspired you to do the Psycho series? Somebody else asked me some of that. Like I said, I was inspired by freak out videos. I wanted to make fun of them, and then shit got real, and then I kind of based it on my own life. When will I do a collab with Michael next? Soon, man. Austin's Life, thank you for the $5, man. Since YouTube is now changing their terms and conditions, I want to move over to StoryFire, but I'm not able to upload videos to StoryFire. So, Austin, we have an application process. We vet all of our creators so we can give them premium advertisements. Also, it's costly to host video. But yeah, all you got to do is in a few weeks, we open our video application round and submit a series or vlog, whatever the hell you want to do, and we'll approve it and we'll get you set up for video. But you got to earn it. It's a very democratic process. So people got to vote you. People got to like your shit for you to get video. Tristan says, how much did you make in 2019? Well, 2019 is not over yet. If you catch me in a Twitch stream in a couple months, I'll tell you. Because it's really the bigger months. I mean, this year's going to be very different because I haven't been making as much content. And it's, I've done a bunch of different things. It's just YouTube, StoryFire, brand deals. There's just 100 different things. But yeah, ask me in a couple months because November, December is generally the bigger months, and that could make up for some of the shittier months. How long did it take or how much did MVE cost to make? It was around $30,000 to $40,000 for the whole series. But by no means do you need that large of a budget for a series. I mean, some of my earlier stuff you could, I made for fucking $100, David Clark, thank you for the 2 pounds. You were the best in the world. Thanks, man. That's pretty cool. How much money did you waste on gaming systems for your dad to destroy? Too much. Bro, I think we went through at least like 10 Xboxes, fucking 5 Wii U's, a few laptops, 10 laptops. I don't even, like 20 TVs. And we were just fucking churning them out. Mackenzie says the beauty of YouTube is anyone can upload. That's what StoryFire is lacking. Yeah, I do think it's great that anyone can upload on YouTube. Unfortunately, though, it becomes a problem when it becomes a little dumping grounds for shit. So you get ISIS uploading videos of them chopping people's heads off. You got people jerking off and fucking girls on there. You got Jimmy picking his butthole, picking his nose, and that's considered content is on the platform. All of that bogs the system down. System becomes very oversaturated, and it literally does become a cesspool. And also they get millions of dollars in lawsuits and everything. So to us, YouTube having anyone the ability to upload is cool, but to them, and also to the bad actors and everything, it's actually a terrible thing. It's actually a shot into their own foot. So I actually think it's better to have some level of quality control. You're going to get more money as a creator. Fans are going to have better content they can watch. It's going to mean more when you can get video. So I actually believe that StoryFire is better than YouTube in the sense that there is quality assurance. Yeah, gaming videos are possible on StoryFire. Who's my favorite cameraman? Gina. They all have their different qualities. I mean, Nick's been great. Nick's been awesome. Lil Rat, thank you for the $2. Will the changes YouTube made with the law affect StoryFire? Cody, no. We do not collect data from minors, which is what YouTube got in trouble for. YouTube's been making it seem like that it's different, but they got in trouble for collecting data on children, and we don't do that on StoryFire. Just curious, would it be possible if someone makes a fan-made story on the Devil Creator character? Oh, of course, NatBat. Yes, I've seen a few of the Devil Inside inspired series and content, and that's totally fair game. Definitely. You actually flipped the Miata, yeah. Like that video wasn't real, naturally, but we physically flipped the car, like me, my dad, everybody. Do you play Elder Scrolls Online? I have before. I haven't played that in a while. So like Lil Peep, dude, I don't even know if I've heard any of his stuff. Two Brothers, no, the Jesse Tyler Ridgway channel was just an experiment, and I was gonna upload a little bit more to it, but ended up nope. Catalyst, I thought Breaking Bad movie was good. I had higher expectations for it, but I enjoyed it. Nelson, yeah, we've already kind of been doing it for the last year. I mean, we got massive creator contracts. You know, like I said, we got Combined in Camera. You know, we got Dame Drops. We got RiDGiD STUDiOS. You know, we got Boogie. We got Lance. There's a bunch of creators that we did kind of the Mixer Ninja deals before the Mixer Ninja deal. USA Army Strong, thank you for $5. You've made honestly way more money than what I make in a week doing construction, just talking to your audience through a live stream. LOL. It's crazy. It is wild. I mean, the power of people when they all come together. I mean, you guys are awesome. Thank you guys, seriously, for all the donations. I'm just over here shooting the shit with y'all. Damn. But I mean, that's the thing is like, do you think Keem will ever come to StoryFire? Snazzy, Keem is on StoryFire. He hasn't done any videos, but he has done some social posts. You can find him at Keemstar on StoryFire. Tristan, I enjoy the Rocky movies. I like Rocky 4 the best. Why does YouTube continue to damage the platform? Major respect. I think they're just playing a different game. They've scaled so large. They're worried more about world domination than the independent small creators. And I say small. I would say even, you know, a 5 million subscribed channel is small to YouTube. So they're busy satisfying billions of people. So I don't think they're damaging their platform. I just think their priorities have changed, and they're going after more money. Is my fish dead? No, he's still in there. He's still alive. How big is StoryFire going to come to be? Massive, dude. It's going to be the next big social platform. Like we saw TikTok blow up because they're pumping so much fucking money into marketing. We're about to see StoryFire is about to be the next social platform that everyone's going to be using. We're really going to start to see the first signs of that come next year. Dan Bob, I've definitely taken a lot of inspiration from Breaking Bad, whether it's for MVE or Psycho series, or you know, you can see parts of other series in a lot of my work. I'm getting a drink, guys. I mean, that's just kind of how it goes, you know. I think a lot of people stress themselves out because they're like, oh, well, this is kind of like this movie that already came out or this show. Like I just want to come out with something original, but understand that nothing is original. Like it's fact. Like everything's derivative. That's how this world works. It's all layered on top of each other. Everything that you know in your life has been given to you from input. So it's all derivative. So don't feel bad if you're pulling stuff from shit you're inspired by or you love. That makes sense. That's what you should be doing. Irene says, is your series actually real, not staged or being fake? It depends on what it is. I've done real stuff. Real things have happened. Real inspirations and shit. Tristan, Rocky 4 is also my favorite. You're the best, man. Thanks, bro. Gina, no, I stopped watching Walking Dead. I gotta catch up, honestly. Anna, what do you think of the Sidemen and their content? I actually don't watch Sidemen too much. I've seen a couple of their videos. I don't know what they're up to now. I don't watch too many UK YouTubers. There's just too much YouTube to watch. Is January going to be the month that StoryFire is really pushed and promoted, or will it be later than that? I don't like giving hard dates or even rough dates because it always takes longer than you'd expect. Major respects is damage, not listening and hurting the creators. Yeah, man, it's terrible. And like, what sucks is like even though I understand wanting to scale their platform and go after more money and all this stuff, but where they're fucking up is I just don't understand how you still couldn't, at the same time you're pursuing these bigger things, still take care of the people that got you there. That's the shitty part. You can do both. It's possible. They're just not. Would you recommend pursuing a career in film? Why so serious? I say follow your heart, whatever that means to you. If your heart is trying to be a fucking pro gamer, or trying to have the world's best collection of fucking trolls, or whatever it is that you're passionate about, that's what you should be doing. And then if you need money, then that's a whole separate thing. It's kind of like, you need money to live, but then you also want to be doing what you love. And ideally, you can find some good compromise or marriage between the two. Thoughts on the Joker movie? I loved it, dude. It's great. Matthew Booth, you liked when I was playing the Joker? Thanks, man. Where's Ashley? I think she's at home now. Let me see if I can FaceTime her. I don't know if she's home or not. Let's see. I would get her on the stream, guys. Yes, Lane, me and Ashley are dating. She might not pick up. I think she's with her family right now. Jackson, I played soccer, I played baseball, and tennis. I don't think she's going to pick up. Felicia, thank you. She didn't pick up. Do you think StoryFire is the final name for it? Oh, yeah. StoryFire is lit, bro. That's it. Your thoughts on Death Stranding? I haven't looked too much into it. I heard a lot of people are enjoying it. So I'll probably check it out. Tristan, last time, bro. Start chemo on Friday. Any words? Damn, man. I had no idea. Keep your head up, bro. Really sorry to hear that. Just keep that positive attitude, bro. Like Rocky 4, man. It's not about how hard. What is it? Not about how hard you get hit. You get knocked down and get up. Dude, I fucking suck with quotes. I just botched a fucking Rocky quote. Just keep getting back up, bro. You got this. You know it better than I do. It's been a while since I've seen him. XP Monty, what's up, dude? Devin, yeah, I think I'm gonna live stream the construction one of these nights that we're really going ham. Carter, I was not at the fight in LA. I just watched it from home. What's the word on StoryFire original series? The word is let's go. What are my goals for 2020? Good question. So I'm gonna do my standard like state of the channel address at the end of this year around New Year's. I'll go into more detail with that. We'll say goodbye to the YouTube channel, all that good stuff. But really, I guess I really haven't thought about it. I definitely want to see StoryFire hit. My goal from VidCon was I want to see StoryFire hit 3 million users. And I just want to be happy. Yeah. I want to, chill more. Been grinding hard like a motherfucker for the last 5 years, and I'm looking to just have some fun. Nuzzy Dope, thanks for the $5, man. Hey, can I get added on PlayStation? Yeah, dude, I'm RiDGiD Gaming on PlayStation. Surprisingly, not McJuggernuts. Somebody else stole McJuggernuts. Why do you think PewDiePie is the biggest YouTuber? And there's a lot of factors that went into that. I mean, nothing's so as simple as you would hope. I mean, PewDiePie got big on YouTube at a time where gaming content was getting pushed in the algorithm because of the longer watch time. Also, he jumped a few different countries. He was in Sweden, he was in the UK, I think he was in Italy for some time, and the demographic or how the algorithm would work would actually, you'd get promoted in those countries that you were natively uploading from. And he was English speaking. And then it was a whole billion things that led to Pewds' inevitable climb. And then once he got to the #1 position of YouTube, it's a lot easier to stay relevant at that point because you're the #1. So you'll automatically be getting fed residually. DWOMT, I was impressed you knew all about Bob Lazar on one of the recent podcasts. I've been reading about Lazar since the 90s. Well done, man. Thanks, bro. Dude, I'm so fascinated. So fascinated by his story. His testimonials and everything. And Unacknowledged. Have you seen Unacknowledged, that doc on Netflix with Dr. Stephen Greer? That shit. Especially, I've seen a couple UFOs, so it's like some real shit right there. Wreck-It Rally. Dude, you could totally start a Minecraft StoryFire server. Labrys, thank you for the £5. Have you ever heard of Haruhi Suzumaya? I hope I didn't fuck up that name. If not, you should really watch it. I'm going to take a mental note of that. I'll look for it. Where's your girl, Ashley? She is with her fam right now. What's the most crazy or dangerous fan meetup story that happened to you? Lil Wraith, it's actually on video. If you go onto Michael's channel, I forget what he titled it, but it was back in the spring when we did the cameraman auditions. There's a guy there. There's been a couple people over the years, people following us in cars. Fucking dude shows up to Applebee's with a fucking knife and a fucking projector. Or wait, no, he didn't have a knife. Never mind. I made that up. That's like what I pictured him having. Yikes, the fish is not dead, goddammit. He's in there, I think. Lane, yes, Ashley and I are dating. We are boyfriend, girlfriend. Nuzzy says, we did add you, just waiting for a response. Gotcha, man. I'm hardly on PlayStation. I'm more of an Xbox guy. Would Pewds join StoryFire? Anything's possible, man. Car review videos. Yeah, we could totally have that on StoryFire. Did I lose No November? Dude, I lost No November on November 1st at 12:01 a.m. Dude, I need the nut. You got a nut, dude. That's the point of life. What are your thoughts on Why Can't I Sleep, Larry? That's one of my favorite videos. That's a classic. I still watch that once every few months because it's super relevant. I don't even think Ashley got my FaceTime. When are you going to get married? Probably, honestly, probably not for a long time. Like, how old am I? I'm 27 now. I mean, really, I don't put an age on it. I feel like when you know, you know. Well, maybe not. I don't know. I would hope you would have more of a confidence in it. I mean, actually, I really started. We've been only dating for a few months now, so that wouldn't even make sense. Do I have a favorite video that I ever made? Nah, dude. It's too impossible. They're all so good for different reasons. To pick just one, impossible. Will the new miniseries that you plan come on StoryFire? Spencer, no real big series plans. I'm just focusing on building the movie theater and building StoryFire. So if you think of the movie theater as a series, another construction series, then yeah. But Suzuki says, did you ever think your channel would take off so far? P.S. Love your Sega series. I actually thought they were real, but you're awesome at content creation. Yes, y'all, I'm a furry. Nice. Furries represent. Did I ever think it would take off so far? So, like, did I think 5 years ago it would be this big? And this is what my life would be? No, not at all. Did I think I'd be making my own entertainment platform to rival YouTube? No. Did I think I'd have 4 million subscribers and I'd be in my own house right now with fucking Tesla? No. God, no. I had no fucking idea of any of this shit going down. It wasn't, however, it wasn't until Sega Series really started to pop off, and then I was like, okay, maybe this is the thing. This is my leg, by the way. Maybe this is possible. So once I got more balls deep in the Sega Series and I kept getting validated with more audience, I was like, I started this. Picture this. This is very surprising. It still doesn't process sometimes, but you get used to a thing. You get kind of desensitized to shit, and you know, it is what it is. A random guy, we're always going to have that application process. So I would just put your best foot forward in making the best piece of content you can, something that you're proud of, that you can watch. And if it's really good, you know, you'll get approved. Mother 3 localization, respect from Mammoth. Gaming Crunch, thanks. What is that? I'm tripping balls. Mother 3 localization, I don't know what that means. Jessica McLaren, thank you for the $5 Canadian. What is your opinion on videos on StoryFire involving cannabis, allowed or not? Cannabis is interesting. I hate that it's such a gray area because some states it's legal, other states it's illegal. Once again, it's contextual. Like if you're just like, hey guys, you know, I'm selling weed through StoryFire, whatever, or you're just talking about different strains and like the effects or whatever. It really depends. We'd be open to any ideas you may have for content that's based around cannabis. You know, or even if it's a series or something like fucking Pineapple Express or you know whatever, that would be cool. Dakota says, "Do you have a girlfriend?" Yes. Her name's Ashley. We usually stream together. I'm streaming solo tonight. Christian says, you live in your own house. Yes. It gets kind of quiet in here, and that's why I got to talk to myself, a.k.a. you guys, on the computer. Favorite current TV show? Oh, that's tough, because everything's over. If you count, I'm watching Stranger Things right now, which is kind of current, even though it's binge-watchable. How long does it take to get the movie theater done? Brandon, my best guess is I think we'll be done the theater completely, maybe like a week or so before Christmas. I think in 1 month time we can finish the theater. Yakes, thoughts on Instagram removing the like count? I go back and forth. It's tricky, right? I mean, me especially being an influencer, I've definitely become addicted to the validation and the likes and stuff, but I'll still see them. I do like seeing the amount of engagement on other people's posts because it helps me dictate what kind of posts I'm going to create that might get more likes and stuff, especially because we need audience for our businesses. So I like comparing and contrasting. Other people don't like comparing and contrasting. I get why they did it. Oh, Ashley didn't get FaceTime. I'm gonna try again. So I'm open to it. I think it could be good. I still get to see my shit. Other people aren't liking random ass posts just because it has lots of likes. So we might see people getting more creative. We might see people not, we might see less bandwagon shit, less sheeple. So it could be good. But we'll see. I haven't got to try it out for too long. I'm trying to FaceTime Ashley again. Let's see what we got. If I get her, I'll put her right here. Oh, I got her, guys. Are you home?
Yes.
Yeah, look, everyone. Look.
Hi.
There she is.
Hi.
See?
How many people are in it?
We got like $1,000.
Really?
Yeah, we're just chilling, doing some Q&A.
Oh, wait, hold on. I just lost you for a second.
Ah.
Dude, your service sucks.
Mine does?
Yes, they're all, like, blurry.
I'm on Wi-Fi, though.
Oh, maybe that's why.
Yeah.
What are you guys talking about?
They've asked everything. Literally everything.
Really?
Yeah. But they were just asking about you. Everyone's saying hi right now. I know you see. So everyone's like, hi.
Hi.
It's Ashley.
Hi. I'm trying to read it. It's not going so fast.
Yeah. And that's even I put on slow mode.
Do you fight in school? What?
No, I did not fight in school. Did you?
No.
No. Shit. Guys. I want to just talk to Ashley now, but I know we're streaming, so I probably got to get. Is there anything you want to say to these guys?
Wait, go back to the chat. Let's see what
Yeah.
they say. Please answer my question. What?
Ashley is not an actress. She's real.
Oh, yeah. Pretty real. Oh my gosh. Chat is wild.
It is. Would you 69 Boogie? Fuck no. You couldn't pay me enough for that.
Ugh.
Any thoughts or predictions on Rewind 2019? I thought I saw somewhere that they might not have it. Because I don't think Mr. Beast has even been asked yet. And he was like the biggest YouTube creator for all this year. So for him not to be in Rewind, I'm like, what the fuck? So you're just chilling at home now?
Yeah, I might get a little more psycho in.
Nice.
So, I left off, where did I leave off? The last one I watched was the ice cream one.
Oh, you watched that?
Yes, but I had to go, someone else's account and everything.
Right.
I watched that one, and then the 7-minute one after that of you saying that, like, you were supposed to go to that pizza place. And
right.
It didn't work out.
Right.
So that's where I left off last night.
Okay, so I think your next one should be Meet Psychodad's brother.
Psychodad's brother? Oh
yeah.
My God.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where she's at. Okay.
Oh, goodness. Well, that's going to be my night.
Alright, cool.
You just streaming all night?
Fuck no. I'm about to get off soon.
Oh, okay.
No offense, guys, but
Oh.
I want to play some video games.
How long have you streaming so far?
I don't know, maybe an hour and a half.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty, I'll let you get back.
Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow.
You're busy tomorrow.
I am?
Yeah, you got dad stuff.
I literally asked my dad doesn't know anything about this.
Oh, well,
So
just after the chat.
I better see you tomorrow. What the fuck?
Yes.
Yeah?
Well, no matter what, like tomorrow night, probably, yeah. Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you, bye.
Bye.
Bye, chat.
Bye. She's leaving.
Bye.
Bye. Ashley May, everyone. All right, let me catch up with some of these questions. She missed you guys. So it was a very stupid question. This is GamerSys, $5. How did StoryFire get its name? So we just thought we wanted something catchy and catch this fire, and we just thought of it was the fall when we came out with the fall 2016, and we just liked the community on my YouTube channel. We're like, wow, this is really cool. It was great that you guys, a lot of you guys inspired things that I would do in the Psycho series. So it's almost like a lot of you guys were helping me with the storytelling aspect. So it kind of reminded me of like community storytelling is what was happening with my channel. And so we thought about that group storytelling, and then we thought about like sitting around a campfire, and everyone does part of the story. Like we used to play that at the campground. And then it was like, yo, StoryFire would be a good name for this application that we could build, and that's kind of how that was born. Shout out to the UK fans. Calum, thank you for the £5, man. Austin Evans versus Linus in a fight. Dude, I don't even know who either of those two people are. I live in a fucking live in a, I don't even know what the saying is. I live in a box. I live in a hole. I live in a cave. I'm living in a, I don't even know. Nicholas says, what made you become a YouTuber? So I started right when YouTube kind of came out, and it was kind of just a curiosity. I was like, oh, I was like 14, 15 years old. I was like, oh, I can put videos out on this thing? And you have to remember, I mean, for a lot of you guys, I mean, fuck. It may seem obvious now, but at the time, YouTube was just came out. It was just a fucking experiment. So I was like, oh, this is cool. I can put a video out and people might see it. I mean, literally, it's crazy because it's like how fucking StoryFire is now. And I think a lot of people don't realize that. Under a rock, thank you, Adam. I fucking farted my ass out of my brain right there. But like where StoryFire is at right now is where YouTube was at when I first started. And like, I think probably a lot of you guys weren't around at that time, or maybe weren't using YouTube at that time, to where like it's the same. It's the same environment. I remember making videos on YouTube, and like I think one of the biggest YouTubers had like fucking 100,000 subscribers or something. And so it was just for fun. It was just for curiosity. And then now it's, I mean, so much different. But really, that's what made me become a YouTuber. Was just, I like making shit and having people see it. This is just for fucking funsies. Yikes! Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of good things with Disney Plus. Ashley's got a subscription, so we're probably gonna watch on hers. Binge some shit. I want to see Wreck-It Ralph finally. Tyler Gardner, what's up, brother? I'm doing good. If YouTube were to go clean like it was when you started, would you join? But Valor Dibs, no. There ain't nothing that'll bring me back to YouTube. I've kind of made my bed. Timers, you want me to tell my UFO stories? All right, I have two. And what's crazy is these two UFO stories happened within the last 2 years, which is bizarre. So I don't know if you guys believe in UFOs. If you don't, I encourage you to keep an open mind. And if you do, shit's about to get freaky. Let me address these couple questions. First, Gaming Crunch, thank you for $2. Will you be attending too many games in 2020? I know I was there last time, but that was mainly for Boogie. But I enjoy myself, so it might be something I'd consider in the future again. Josh, thank you for the $10, man. Been watching since Psycho. These days, waiting for a heart transplant. Watching channels kept spirits up. Dang, man. Wish you the best of luck. I'd give you my heart if I could, but I think I would fucking die for that. Are you getting like literally like somebody who's passed his heart, or how does that work? Or are you getting like a robot, an artificial heart? Anyway, UFO story. So, for those who watch My Virtual Escape, we did a live show in West Nyack, New York. And I stayed late because a lot of the fans wanted to meet up afterwards, so not everyone had VIP, but I still stuck around for every fan that wanted to meet up. Anyone who came to the show, I spent a few minutes with each fan. We talked, we hung out, we shot the shit. It was great. The venue that I was doing the live show at, Levity, they were pissed off. They're like, dude, what the fuck? We're not staying late. I'm like, bitch, I'm meeting my fucking fans. They're the people who paid money to come see the fucking show. I'm staying here. You're going to have to fucking deal with it. And so one guy stuck around. So we've stayed well past the closing time of this venue. It was around 3 a.m. Dominic Maesto, and Jeff Saxon Swift, they stuck around with me. And they each grabbed a couple boxes of merchandise, myself included. All the fans cleared out, so it was just us three. And we were walking to my car, the pink Juggy Mobile, in the parking lot. Now imagine, it's like a mall parking lot. Massive parking lot, no cars. It's pretty damn silent. It's 3 a.m. at night. So we're walking with these boxes to my fucking car. I'm trailing behind. And I look up into the fucking night sky. And I see this light. And I'm like, you see a light and you generally think a few different things. You're like, oh, is that a UFO? As a fucking joke. And it's obviously always going to be a plane. You'll see the like red and green flashing lights on the fucking plane. You'll see maybe the headlights of the bitch. And you'll also notice that a plane is just generally going straight, one direction. and looks like it has some drag to it. I mean, it's a fucking big ass metal bird, so you can tell it has some drag to it. There was none of that. I looked up in the sky and I was like, I saw purple, green, and pink mist coming off of a trail of a disc-shaped object. And I was like, well, that's not a fucking plane. And then I was thinking, oh, that must be somebody flying a drone, because I know sometimes, you know, they can hover around. This fucking thing was fucking dashing back and forth, doing 90-degree turns at a crazy fast pace. My brain literally short-circuited because it defied any physics or anything that we've ever seen on this planet. And I was like, I was in shock. I couldn't even speak. I was looking at it for 5 seconds until it finally registered. I was like, holy fuck, this is a fucking UFO. This is not from this world. What the fuck? And then finally I was like, guys, do you fucking see this? And then Swift and Dom turn and look up into the night sky, and this thing's fucking 90-degree turns. It ain't chemtrails, bro, because this thing's fucking fast, like it's almost teleporting. Then all of a sudden, they see it for all of like 2 to 3 seconds until suddenly the thing explodes into a pink, purple, green mist. And mind you, these colors are neon. They're like neon lights, like that kind of color. And what it made me think of is when I was in Iceland just recently, I saw the Northern Lights. In the Northern Lights, you see this like shimmering gas. It's actually gas. So I was like, what the fuck? So that's what could create those colors. It could be the UFO or whatever it is running and causing these kind of volatile combinations of gas. So I tell Swift and Dom, like, what the fuck is that? They see it. It bursts into the mist, and that pink, purple, green mist all of a sudden dissipates. It dissipates within a few seconds. No trace of it. And I was just like, you guys just fucking see all that. And they saw it. We still to this day, no clue. I'm deeply obsessed with alien life, UFOs, you name it. And what's crazy is that it's been known, you can watch documentaries about this, that aliens prefer to hang out around nuclear facilities. And I did some research, and it turns out that fucking West Nyack, New York, where the live show was, is 30 minutes from a nuclear plant. And that there are frequent UFO sightings around that place. And the whole idea is the reason behind that is that we think the aliens are obsessed with our nuclear technology because they don't want to split in the fucking atom. Because if you believe in multiverse theory, it's highly dangerous. 3D Loki, hell yeah, thanks for the $5, brother. I completely agree. Was Boogie's hometown as depressing as it looked? Oh, and yeah, it definitely was. It was fucking. I thought East Bumfuck was crazy. So that's my first UFO sighting. Like I said, that was last summer of 2018. My most recent encounter, Randy, thank you for the $10 and the thank you. My second encounter was just a month and a half ago. Ashley and I were in Iceland. Mind you, when you're in Iceland, it's very scenic. There's not much light pollution. You can see the full night sky, and I mean the full night sky. You can see the millions of stars that are up there. You can literally see the galactic fucking cloud dust up there. It's incredible. And we're looking up. We see the northern lights. Ashley and I are chilling in the hot tub. Northern lights are flickering around. You see some lime green up in there. And then all of a sudden, we look up, and we saw a bunch of shooting stars that night. We saw fucking at least 20 shooting stars. I mean, you'd be surprised. I feel like nobody looks up at the night sky anymore, or nobody's even really open-minded at all. But if you just look at the night sky on a clear night, when there's not, and you're not where light pollution is, you can see fucking so many shooting stars. So we were seeing shooting stars, really awesome experience, and then all of a sudden, we see something that is not a shooting star. It reminded me of a lighthouse. So all of a sudden there was this like fucking beacon up in the sky, and it would pulse. It would like all of a sudden be like, it would get brighter, and then it would get real dim, And then they get brighter, and then all of a sudden, this thing is just, it's not, clearly not a plane. The lighting made no sense. I don't know too much about, like, fucking satellites. It's not a satellite, but this thing is just hovering, and then all of a sudden, it fucking disappeared again. I don't know what the fuck this shit is. Owen says thoughts on Bob Lazar. I 100% believe his story. I think it's insane to think about that. But yeah, I mean, Bob Lazar, for those who don't know, yeah, he worked at Area 51 or a site like it. I forget what it's called. Worked on alien craft, alien technology, hunted down by the government for doing all this shit. Caleb, thank you for the studies. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. Thank you, $5. Whatever wants to visit Antarctica or Chernobyl. Probably not Chernobyl. I don't know. I want to. I'm sure the radiation's gone, but I'm just like, it freaks me out a little bit. Antarctica would be cool though. Do I eat Chinese food? Fuck yeah! Give me some General Tso's chicken, man. Scarlet. I mean, we pretty much have predominant dark mode on StoryFire. I've seen a few people suggest light mode. We might get that down in the future. I don't know, Spencer. You might have to keep watching, bro. Eat beans. Yeah, I'd say the channel's half real, half fake. Yeah. Doctor, I think the new Sonic movie design, I think they really killed it. S4, that's what it is. Yeah. Nice. All right, we got some. So yeah, those are my 2 UFO stories, guys. Curious what your thoughts on that. Have you guys, anybody else had any UFO sightings? Do you guys believe? Do you guys believe that that's, I mean, it definitely happened, so I don't care if you believe it or not, but I'm curious if any of you guys, like, have seen something similar to that. I mean, that fucking mist, that purple, pink, green shit, I'm like, what the fuck is that? Diego, I'll still be making content. When I'm making content on StoryFire, we'll probably eventually get into some series, but it's gonna be mostly real life vlogs, construction, as we're doing on the theater. We're gonna see. I'm gonna kind of feel it out. Gex, no, I live in New Jersey. Diamond Sword, do I like cats? Here's my thoughts on cats. I'm gonna keep it real about cats here. Pussies. I love dogs are the superior creature, in my opinion. Unconditional love. You come in the door, their tail's wagging, they love you, they're soft, cuddly. They seem to actually care. Come to cats. Cats, they seem really prissy. They seem like they don't give a fuck about you. They seem like they think their shit don't stink. And they're kind of weird. They're kind of aloof. They just kind of do dumb, weird shit. Dogs, I feel like they got more of a sense to them. Better intuition. Cats are just fucking, I feel like they're a lesser being. They're probably less maintenance. I mean, definitely less maintenance than a dog. So I can see the creature comfort without all the responsibility and the work. But I mean, fucking, dude, dogs all the way, bro. RiDGiD STUDiOS, thank you, man. Did you, something NASA is close to finding life. Oh, did you hear NASA's close to finding life on Mars? I've seen a bunch of stories. Can I start a flight simulator on the channel? Yeah, we're open to any kinds of content on StoryFire. You just got to pitch it to us. But I think social studies is necessary. Some aspects of it, yeah. I think there's a lot of stuff in school that's not necessary. Do you enjoy directing or acting more? Oh, that's tough. I think acting is just always more fun. You get to pretend you're somebody else. I like that. But directing is cool too. I like bossing people around. I'd probably go with acting though if I had to pick. You saw hovered, then flew away at sonic speed. You saw a UFO. I believe you, dude. Shit's crazy. Do I believe in lizard people are real? Nah, I don't believe lizard people are shapeshifting. Nico the Wolf, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Did you study acting and directing as well as film and production? Christian, so I went to school for radio, TV, film. It's kind of like a lumped major. But everything I learned was pretty much from YouTube, ironically. Google and YouTube. I mean, there's really no need. If you're pursuing YouTube or filmmaking in any capacity, all you got to do is do that and learn through the internet. You don't need some failed professor to tell you how to do it. I mean, if they were so successful in film or TV, they would not be a professor. I mean, do you know Arthur P. Shaw High School? Juan Man. Yes, I do. Of course. You're near Princeton. Oh, nice. I love Princeton, Randy. Noah production. I think the devil inside's over. But alas, you cannot stop the devil inside, right? Yes, my dick is circumcised. I love these super raw questions. Am I going to continue gaming? Fuck yeah. I'm actually going to be ending the stream soon because I'm playing State of Decay 2 and having a lot of fun with it. Do you think robots will be our demise? Yoshi, I'm certain that there's going to be a multifaceted demise. It's going to be both global warming with crazy natural disasters occurring, mixed with superpowered viruses and bacteria. Because the globe is a higher temperature, we're also going to have artificial intelligence and machines that are going to start to become autonomous and will eventually realize that we are no longer of value to them. I think we're going to have fucking everything. Everything's all going to happen at once. It's going to be epic. It's going to be an epic finale of the human race. What a conversation. I always love having that conversation. Cole, are the videos of my dad breaking my shit real? Fuck yeah, dude. That's an asshole. Thanks, Jackson. Whenever you, dude, I'm not done. I'm taking a break from storytelling for a bit and growing my entertainment platform, StoryFire. But I will be back. I will be back to the entertainment world at some point. Have you ever had in your possession the possibility to spend $1 million? Yes. Do you have a girlfriend? Or are you gay? Cody, I have a girlfriend. I was FaceTiming her. How to be a billionaire? That's a good question. If I knew, I feel like I would be there. I feel like a lot of people would be there. There was a simple answer to that. Would you live stream your wedding like Jake and Tana? Honestly, Beverly, I probably would. Live stream it or at least get an epic video. As I feel like you guys are such an important part of my life, I would want everybody to kind of be involved in that. CJ Snake, I love stop motion. It takes a lot of patience to be able to do that kind of stuff. Kostas, we're gonna greenlight more and more people to do video on YouTube or on StoryFire. Mitchell Family Reality Show Live. We want to join on StoryFire, guys. Just to know, the application process will be opening up in a few weeks. So just have your trailers or any episodes or videos that you want to pitch to us, that you would want to kind of videos you want to create on StoryFire. Just shoot that over to us when the time is right, and we'll get you approved. But you got to earn it. You got to earn it. Trent, yes, I do have Disney Plus. What do you think you'd be doing if it wasn't YouTube? I'd probably be in LA. I'd probably be going traditional Hollywood. Mm-hmm. Or I was going for teaching at some point, or therapy. I feel like I just want to help people out, advice, give them advice and shit. How does it feel to be familiar? Good. Get on Joe Rogan podcast. That'd be lit. Definitely. Am I an atheist? Yes. I actually knew who you were low key, so she dated you. No, she didn't. Even if she did, I mean, there's no hiding from it anymore. You know, all you got to do is like Jesse Ridgway, Google, and then you're like, oh, okay, this is this person. Gershon, haven't you heard about COPPA laws? Find it out. Yeah, of course, man. I feel like I was one of the first people to see that. And then I saw it blown up, and I was like, I probably should have did a post about it to capitalize on being the first to break the story. But yeah, the FTC court case has been up for a bit now, and yeah, it's not going to end well for any family, kid-friendly YouTubers. But that's good, because then we can get them on StoryFire, and we can support them there. Katie says, I would love to go to Hollywood. It's cool there. Am I a banana? No. Carr says, why don't you be a director? I am. If you mean a traditional Hollywood director, that could happen later down the road. Many things. Advice on how to gain confidence in anything. That's one of those things. It's like hard to put a finger on. Really, what helped me is you got to look at the sources of your insecurity. Like, why are you not confident? What is keeping you from being your authentic self? And for me, what helped was I thought I was fucking fat as shit. I thought I didn't look good. So the first thing I did was, well, if I want to feel better about myself, I got to look better. So that's when I dropped 50, 60 pounds and, worked out. And then not only did I feel better about myself, I looked better too. And I was getting validation for that as well. So then I was more confident with that. Then I realized I needed to be more comfortable talking to people. So I purposely would talk to people just randomly. Like, I would go to parties and I would put myself in uncomfortable situations. I think people forget. I think people think that, like, man, I wish I could be like so-and-so because they're so outgoing. They just seem so happy all the time. And that doesn't generally come natural. It always takes work to put yourself out there. And you just got to get into the habit of that. I think a lot of things is patterns and habits. And if you're used to not conversing socially, if you're not used to not talking to people a lot, then you're not going to talk to people a lot. If you talk to people a lot, you're going to talk to people a lot. So it's like you are not one thing. I think to even call yourself not confident is making yourself less confident, which is trippy. But that's kind of how it works. So really, I mean, I would, puff that chest out, start to tell yourself positive things about yourself. I mean, you're probably used to telling yourself negative things. Like, oh, I don't look good, or I'm not as good as this person, or why don't I get this, or whatever it is. And that's all very negative shit, and that's not something you want to feed your own mind. It's similar to, like, feeding anything. You want to feed it the best quality shit you can. So if it's your own brain, you want to tell it and feed it the best shit. Like, I'm fucking awesome. Unfortunately, a lot of people are intimidated by that or think that's egotistical or narcissistic when you say nice things about yourself. But that don't fucking matter. If you don't love yourself, then who the fuck is gonna love you? You gotta love yourself first. So I would start talking more positively about yourself to yourself, and like, if you think you're the cat's pajamas, you will fucking be the cat's pajamas. You will manifest whatever you continuously think. Psycho Kid was like, yo, I'm gonna be a fucking YouTuber. I'm gonna be a big fucking YouTuber. I'm gonna be big on YouTube, and you're gonna see that I can do that. And then guess what? It happened. Because you keep feeding a narrative in your head, and then you become it. It's the same with acting. Like, if I convince myself that I lost my little sister, and that I'm depressed, and I'm this Isaac kid, I'm Isaac, you eventually become Isaac. If you start to picture yourself as somebody new, then you can kind of cheat the system a little bit and become somebody different. I hope that helps. It's a longer answer, but it's a little complicated. You're almost retraining the brain. Mike Knight, that's right, cat's pajamas. The cat's pajamas. Billy says political views. I'm pretty much down the middle. I'm all over the place. I don't like the idea of identifying with certain parties because I feel like that's just never accurate to anybody. I think everyone's beliefs and are you take some from everything. I feel like even the party system creates walls and borders. Like, why is there two parties that are competing? Like, the competition of it actually creates a divide in the country and the world. You think it could be the end of YouTube in 2020? I don't think YouTube's going to end. I think YouTube's going to just, still doing its bullshit. But Costas, who's the biggest creator you have coming to StoryFire as of right now? I cannot say. I cannot reveal this information. What's happening with your friends Boogie's channel? I know he's doing the Boogie travel stuff. I think he's really passionate about that. But yeah, his main channel, I don't think he's as passionate about that. Tyler says, you and Lance still friends? Yeah, he's been out in LA for a bit. Ambient, thank you for the $10, man. Really appreciate that. Yeah, I saw what happened with Bart Baker. He's doing well in China, I believe. How can I ask my major crush out? Nicholas, it's actually just asking her out. The reason you ask that is that you're afraid to do it. You just gotta go in. You gotta go in and fucking do it. Some people ask me, why are you atheist? I'll give an honest answer to that. So I grew up religious, Protestant. I would go to church every weekend on Sunday with my whole family. And then all of a sudden, I get a little older. It became hard to get the whole family out to church. Thank you, Hound Dog, for the $5. StoryFire's holiday season. I might get probably not Christmas series, but at least some Christmas content. But I appreciate the love there, man. But yeah, so I'd go to church every week. It was cool. Whatever. I believed in God. I would pray. I would pray every night. When shit hit the fan, I would pray. And then, you pray fucking every night for a couple of years. Nothing happens. You never get any answer or anything. And then you're like, all right, well, no, that's enough of that. But I still generally believe. But then as I got older, I mean, you get taught evolution, and it's very clear that like God didn't just snap his fingers and pixie dust didn't happen, and Adam and Eve were born. I mean, we know we evolved from apes; it's fact. Obviously, the Bible's all bullshit. I mean, you can't turn fucking sticks into snakes, and you can't part the Red Sea with your fucking hands. Like, it's very clearly all bullshit. This is not Hogwarts or Harry Potter, performing magic up in this bitch. There's a lot of value in religion and in the Bible, and having rules to follow, the commandments and things. And I think it's nice to grow up with that sort of mentality, and I think it's helpful. But for me, it just never made sense. I was like, this is not accurate. This is not the world we live in, and this is not the life that we know. So that's kind of why I just don't believe in any of that shit. It's just kind of, it is what it is. Do you still talk to people? I text Michael like every day. Did you sell your soul? Yes or no? No. Luckily, you can always reverse the sale if you did sell. I think I probably sold my soul a little bit, but you can actually refund that soul. And then if you want to sell it later, you can. Do you really listen to Polar Bear Club, Ambient Noise? No, I think somebody sent me that shirt, and I wore it. I didn't even know what it was. Sometimes people send me fan mail shirts, so I'm like, yeah, I'll throw this on. Space by Max, thank you for the $3 Australian bucks. Are you doing Devil Inside Season 4? No. Devil Inside's Dunzo. For nowsies. Yeah, we accept gaming on StoryFire. We have a couple Fortnite creators on there, believe it or not. Am I a virgin? Yes. No. Do you believe in karma? I do believe that what you give is what you get. So in some capacity, yeah, it's kind of karma in a way. But I do believe, like, I feel like that's why all you guys are in here, because of what I've given to you and what you've given to me. There's a karma there, I feel like if you do very good things and are very nice to people, I think generally you will get that in return. And if you're very bad, you will get bad shit that'll happen to you. I think I believe in more sensible version of it. Yeah, was there MVE Bible references? Definitely. I mean, MVE in many ways was based off the Bible. So it's still a very good piece of literature. Alonzo, yeah, as soon as January 1st hits, that'll be the last video on YouTube. Kind of sad. Which, for those of you guys that like these live streams, follow me on twitch.tv/McJuggernauts. I stream pretty regularly. And it's always real talk like this, so it's cool we get to hang out. Brittany, when you ask that question about how to gain confidence, I struggle with it always when there's people that think I'm incapable to do anything. Brittany, well, that's the thing. I think you're valuing whoever's bullshit opinion that is. Who fucking cares? I mean, even if it's a parent, family member, friend, whoever, they're fucking stupid. You're the best. And if you're going to listen to anyone, don't listen to all the bullshit. Listen to me. I mean, I've met you a handful of times. I've seen you on social media. You're an awesome person. And you're very talented with your recreations, with your videos, singing, what have you. And fuck them. You not being confident is almost valuing their horseshit too much. You're better than No data. Thank you for the $5. You probably answered this already, but I've tuned in. What are your thoughts on the cop of law stuff? I mean, hey, it makes sense. Don't be taking data from children, Google or YouTube. Both of you guys, same thing. Three-headed beast. And yeah, it's not going to fare well for kid and family YouTubers. How did you come up with your name on YouTube? Oxrise asks. Look up on YouTube the origin of McJuggernuggets. There's actually a great video that shows where that name came from. I didn't get the new Call of Duty yet. I still have to play Borderlands 3 and go through all that, and then I'll probably do Call of Duty. Martin says, where's all the money you got from fame on the Sega series? So yeah, I would get like a random $1, some loose change, random $10 here and there. I donated all of that. I did a video during the Sega series of that. I donated all of that to I think it was maybe a suicide. I think it was a suicide prevention charity. And then all of the consoles and stuff, I sold all those and then donated that as well. You ever regret posting a video? Not really. No. How do I know if my crush likes me? There's a few signs. If it's a crush in real life, like not digital, because I know sometimes you could be talking online and shit. But the main thing is like if they constantly are looking over at you, if they're going out of their way to talk to you, if they're playing with their hair when they're talking to you, they want to be around you a bunch. And these are just some signs. Like sometimes it's hard. Sometimes you might have a girl that it's not clear that they like you, but they do. You know, it depends on how shy they are, how comfortable they are, how secure they are in their personality. Orestes, my virtual escape was probably the best thing you ever made. Thank you, man. So I'm focused so much on building the platform that I'm not going to be able to focus as much on the content. So there won't be another MVE anytime soon or series or anything. I'm just focused on building the platform. I cannot rest. I cannot make content until I feel like the content platform is good enough. And that's why I'm so passionate and leaving YouTube and building more on StoryFire. Nicholas, so yeah, anybody can earn the ability to upload to StoryFire. You just have to make good shit. It's kind of like everybody gets a trophy these days. It's like, no, bitch, like you gotta fucking earn it. So like on YouTube, you got a cesspool of horse shit. You know, you got fucking ISIS beheadings, you got people itching their butthole, you got some kid playing Roblox, you know, or whatever it is. And there can be good versions of that. Like, you can make a funny-ass skit of somebody picking their butthole, or you can have a really good-ass Roblox video. It's just that most of the content on YouTube is literally terrible. We don't want that on fucking StoryFire. I don't want it to be a dumping ground. We want it to be the middle ground between YouTube and Netflix. So we do vet a little bit more, but everybody has the ability to get content on StoryFire. You just got to work your ass off to make a good video. And it's probably the same amount of work that it would take to grind on YouTube for years. I mean, it took me 8 years to get anything on YouTube. Versus on StoryFire, it might only take you 6 months to get approved for video. And then you're in. Once you're in, you'll have access to more audience because there'll be less content, and you'll have premium advertisers, so you'll make more money as a creator. Trust me, it is a good thing that we don't allow everyone to upload. Trust me on that. Are you kind of regretting to quit YouTube? Denise, I've never been more excited, to be honest. I've been kind of just done with YouTube for a long time now. My heart's not been in it. I'm looking forward to seeing what comes afterwards. I'll miss a lot of you guys, but I hope a lot of you have downloaded StoryFire or watch me on StoryFire.com. I'm just pumped to have something new, just to have more time and shit like that. It's gonna be sad, but your dad's political views. He's Democrat. He's mostly Democratic, but. Are you actually dating Ashley? Yes, we are dating. We started dating in the summer. We've been dating for almost 4 months now. Yeah, time is flying. Chris, yes, we do have some big creators coming to StoryFire. We're in contracts with a few of them. I can't say yet who they are, but yes. Who's my favorite actor? I like a lot. I always got to go with Leonardo DiCaprio. After I saw The Revenant, I was like, man's a legend. So you will be on StoryFire. Yes, Drummer Kid. Yes. Mason says, when's the point where you knew you succeeded? When I was able to pay off my college debt during the Psycho series, I knew I was like, that's a big win. And I'd say it was probably probably by the 10th Psycho video. I think once I saw Psycho Kid Ruins Thanksgiving. No, you know what it was? It was probably Eagles Landing. Eagles Landing is when everything changed. Like, that's when I first started daily uploading, like daily vlogs. And that was a relatively new concept at the time. I mean, we were pretty early on. Like, me and Corn with the vlogging and having a cameraman film you on YouTube. I mean, that was a pretty fucking revolutionary thing. That was a pretty new concept at the time. And we were doing double dailies for this narrative story. So, like, it was around that time where I was doing dailies and each one was getting 1 million views to where I was like, this is success. Like, we're doing it. This is a big deal. Like, we need to keep doing this. That was when it kind of became clear. But I feel like there's never ever like a pinnacle moment where you're like, I'm successful, or like this is the thing. I feel like any successful person, if you ask them, like, are you successful? They might say yes, but they'll still in their heart not feel it, because if you feel successful, you're not as driven to work. So I feel like my work is never done. Like, there's always something I can get better at or improve upon. So, like, in a matter of speaking, I don't think I'm successful yet. I could always be more. Gabriel says, will you regret leaving your nearly 4 million subscribers? No, because I've given everybody ample opportunity to where if they really like my content or like me as a person or want to support me in any way, to go to StoryFire. So in some ways, you know, there's going to be, it's kind of purging. Like, we might not see, oh my God. Is my dad watching the fucking live stream right now? My dad's fucking watching the fucking live stream. This is what he's doing on his birthday? Jesus. This is just sad. What the hell? Sexton says, why don't you try regularly vlogging like Casey Neistat? His life was very different. I mean, his life was conducive to the vlogs he created. I mean, like I said, if I did a Casey Neistat style vlog, what the fuck? I mean, you'd see me eat the same goddamn fucking yogurt cup every morning, going to my computer and just like working on fucking back end shit, and then hopping on a phone call. Like, it'd be very boring. Have you watched Prison Break? If so, what's your opinion? I love Prison Break. It's one of my favorite series. I didn't watch. I think, didn't they bring it back just recently? Rick, yes, I'm really quitting YouTube. Guys, I'm gonna get off in like 5 minutes. I'll probably take like a handful of more questions. My dad's literally fucking watching the live stream. Jesus Christ. I don't know who he is in here. I don't know. He probably doesn't even have an account. I think he's just probably just a lurker. I'm sure we got some other lurkers in there. I'm going to call it the lurkers, because I always have this saying to where, like, if you're live streaming or even making content, whatever it is, you'd be surprised at who creeps on your shit. I shit you not. People you would never expect. You're like, my great-grandma watched this shit? Or, like, fucking that friend, my ex-best friend from 7 years ago is watching this shit? Or, like, whoever the fuck it is. You'll be surprised who clicks and watches your shit and will never tell you. Who lurks in the live stream. So for all my lurkers out there, I love you guys. Thanks for being creepy. So I'm just as creepy as y'all, and I get it. But let's get some final questions here, shall we? Thoughts on the FaZe Jarvis situation? I don't know too much about that. I think he got banned from Fortnite for cheating or something. I don't know how he cheated. I don't know too much about it. I was not following that story. I kind of didn't really care. You probably answered this already. Just what are your thoughts on the copy? No data. Yes, I did answer this. I think it's fucked up that Google's taking data from fucking children and making money off that. I mean, I'm not surprised at the same time. Thank you, Crystal. Really appreciate that. But yeah, I think it's gonna really hurt family and kid channels. It's gonna suck for creators. Once again, burden falls on the creators. Sucks. Scariest ghost experience? I haven't had any. I've had the 2 UFO experiences. No ghosts. No ghosts. No sign of them. Can you make money off StoryFire? Yes, through ad revenue and Blaze. Hound Dog, thank you for the $5. Gamer, thank you for the £1. Do you think big tech collecting data on everyone is purely capitalistic, or is there more corrupt purpose? I think mostly it's for money, but I think for the more corrupt purpose, I think it's just for power. I do think that they realized the most valuable thing in the world is data, information, and knowledge. So if you become the hive mind, the all-seeing eye of that shit, if you know everything about everyone, you have ultimate leverage. And I think they are aware of this. And I mean, once we get deeper into artificial intelligence and computing systems that can, you know, do everything, I wouldn't be surprised if they use all that information they've gathered on us. Yeah, I think they're fully aware of it. Michael Scarn, you should really create an anime or cartoon MVE. Yo, that'd be fucking sick. Yo, that'd be sick. That is the perfect format. His MVE, to me, in many ways, feels like an anime. With Isaac, and it just feels like that. I think that'd be a perfect format for it. Blaze, so the Blaze conversion, we actually changed our conversion, so people technically have more money for their Blaze. For every 500 Blaze, it's $1. Yeah, so if you have 5,000 Blaze, it's $10. And, you know, accordingly. Do you believe in the Illuminati? Yes, I do. 100%. I don't think it's like the, you know, similar to aliens or similar to a lot of this shit. I think things get flanderized, things get made a little ridiculous, but I think they're based on real shit. Like, I don't know about, like, cults that are, like, gathering together or whatever. I do think there's a very real version of these things, though. And that's why we then made, like, when you see the big goofy-looking aliens, they're making fun of the real thing. Nick Johnson says, how does it feel to be out of your prime? Dude, I've never been more in my prime. I'm building $1 billion fucking app business while live streaming to a few. Like, dude, I'm young as fuck, bro. Wait till you see what I'm going to do in the next fucking 30 years. I'm going to be your fucking dad. Mike Lutman, thank you for the $5, man. MVE2, just watching again. Such an awesome series. Thank you, bro. Main priority is focus on StoryFire. Yes, StoryFire does have ads, tones. Thank you for the $2. But yeah, I would love to continue MVE in some capacity. It's just not right now, so I'm focused on building the platform for content, not the content itself. Caleb, thank you for the $2, man. How's your day? Hope your day is going good. It is good, man. Super chill. Really enjoyed this live stream. All right, I'm going to take three last questions. I'm going to pick the ones I really like. Ask me some doozies, guys. I'm not going to do any repeat questions. I've answered some repeat questions. I want 3 fresh-ass questions. All right, Colvin, you got me with Halo. Jesse, have you thought about getting back into Halo? We like to see just like the old times. So I'll still play Beverly. Yes, I will babysit Michael's baby at some point. I will be all over Halo Infinite. I'm going fucking pro in Halo Infinite. Mark my words. I'm doing it. Fuck it. It's still a dream of mine. And then, yeah, I still play Master Chief Collection from time to time. So Halo's about it. All right, 2 more questions now. What do we got? What do we got? Something good. Something juicy. All right, I like this one. Spooky Boots. What's the deepest lesson you learned from your series? Let me pee while I think about that. Greenville, thank you for the $1. I'll be right. I gotta pee while I'm thinking about it. Deepest lesson I've learned from making a series. I got it. I got it. Tall Paul, thank you for the 2 pounds. You like Trump? No. He's a fucking idiot. All right, so deepest lesson I've learned from making a series. And it's not actually from within the series, it's kind of all over the place. So here's my answer. And you can apply this to anything, guys. This is a very real answer. It's deep as fuck. Not really, though. You probably have heard this before, but here it is. You can do anything. Let me explain that. You can do anything that you want. By doing the series, whether it's Psycho series or MVE, the 2 big ones, or even the documentary that we sold to Verizon, had a whole theatrical premiere, Psycho series over 1 billion views, MVE, fucking won an award for. All of these things had my heart, and when you put your heart into something and you truly go all in on something, and you really believe that anything is possible, it really is. So, like, there were many times during the production of these different things that, like, naturally you're scared, intimidated by them. You're looking at the big picture and you're like, how the fuck are you going to do that? Like, if you would have told me I'd be trying to take on YouTube in any capacity or building this entertainment platform, I'd be like, no. That's crazy. That doesn't even make sense. Like, why would you waste your time? Like, you're going to fail. And that's just not true. You can will and manifest anything to fucking happen. That's the real deep lesson. The secret is that whoever you want to be, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to accomplish, you can actually fucking do. The problem is people listen to other people's bullshit. Oh, what? That's not possible. Well, 10 other people think it's not possible. Therefore, it's not possible. But, well, everyone else is fucking retarded. Why are you letting other people dictate your life? Also, people get very situated in ritual and habit, and they're like, well, you know, this is my life now. I see people miserable in middle ages, and they're like, well, my life's kind of done. Like, no, it's fucking not. Like, so many people put themselves in a box. So many people have so much potential that can be so great, that can do a lot of wonderful things for people, that can help the world get better, that can change lives. And unfortunately, so many people think so little of themselves and put themselves in a small box, a ritualistic, habitual pattern, like a dog or a hamster in a fucking cage on a fucking wheel. And unfortunately, that's not a life that I think any of us should be living. So the deepest lesson that I learned from creating these series, and just in the last 5 years, is that tell that voice in your head that thinks you're not capable to shut the fuck up and do whatever you want to do. Go after the girl. Do the dream job. Follow the passion. Or maybe your passion's not any of that stuff. Maybe it's just to fucking chill and be happy, whatever that means for you. Do that thing. Eliminate everybody else's opinion, because they're just projecting their own horse shit from their own bullshit. Horse shit and bullshit. And it's a waste of time. Only listen to yourself, your own heart, and sometimes I even say fuck logic. Because there were many times where I was like, how can I get my family in on this shit? How are they ever going to believe in me? I don't even believe in myself. And then I was like, you know what? No. I do believe in what I'm doing. I don't care if nobody else believes in it. And guess what, motherfuckers? I'm going to get you to believe in it too. And then I'm going to scale that. And then the next thing I'm going to do, and then for everyone's StoryFire, I'm going to get you to believe that it's going to be the best goddamn fucking platform in the fucking world. And that's how you do it. You make it happen. So I encourage you guys, a great question, is you can be anything and do anything. I really believe that. I know it's the case. It's just you got to believe it too. And then you can make that a reality. However, a very small percentage will do that. But I hope all you fucking do that. Anywho, all right. One last question. Let me catch up on these tips. Brittany, appreciate that $5. Glad the advice could help you. Tones to Max. Yes, it is a fish tank behind me. It's Blaze the fish for my 27th birthday. He's in the little tree stump there. He's in there. I swear. YOLO King, thank you for the $2. Thanks for doing what you do, man. Thank you, bro. Fortnite, thank you for the monies, man. Get me to 100 subs, guys. Check out Fortnite. Noah Uphold, thank you for the $5, man. What are your thoughts on someone creating content for StoryFire on YouTube? Totally. If you can do both, do both. Greenville videos, $2. I love you, man. Sad to leave YouTube. Thanks, man. I'm excited, but yeah, it is a little sad. All right. One last question. I don't know if we can do a better question than the one prior. You killed it with that one. But let's see. Let's see for this last question. I feel like we got a topic. Is any guy? Do you think you're underrated or overrated? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that last question. Let's do that for the last one. Do I think I'm underrated or overrated? I don't think it matters, honestly. I'm about to get philosophical again. I really don't think it matters. Whoa, $7. Thank you, Luke. We'll be joining StoryFire when you quit YouTube and watch this Sega series, aspiring filmmaker. I hope you collaborate with one day. Let's do it, bro. Awesome, man. I really appreciate that support. I don't think overrated, underrated. I mean, just because that's almost basing any level of value off of other people. And if it's any indication, I would definitely say underrated, because I'd say even most people on YouTube don't even know what we did with the Psycho series. Like I try not to sound like it was God's gift to the world or anything, but what we did with that format, the fact that it was this series told in reality, and most of the internet believed it to be real, with 2 episodes a day and living this lie, my parents being divorced and living all that stuff, and the way it culminated in the finale, I feel like should have been talked about more and should have been a bigger deal. I mean, it was a big deal, and I'm definitely happy with how everything turned out. I still feel like the amount of people that I hear talk about McJuggernaut still, like other creators, I swear they don't know what I actually did on YouTube. They don't know what the Sega series even was. There's a lot of ignorance in regards to the kind of content that I make on the channel. And same with MVE. I feel like MVE didn't get seen by enough people. I think it's a really awesome series. And then even StoryFire. I mean, there's so many people that don't even know what StoryFire is. So I definitely would go with underrated. But that's not gonna deter me or anything. It's just kind of like I would prefer to be underrated, mainly because that means there's still room for a come up. There's still space for that, which is motivating. I like to prove people wrong, or I like to try and I'm competitive in that regard. I want to show them like, hey, I can do this. This is a thing. So I think it's cool. Guys, seriously, thank you so much for an awesome stream. This was a lot of fun. If there's any final tips or whatever, get them in now. I'm about to hop off. Please encourage you to go check me out on twitch.tv/McJuggernaut. I stream there pretty regularly. I game. If you're a fellow gamer and watch me play, Ashley joins me on a lot of streams. It's a lot of fun. So I hope to see you on twitch.tv/McJuggernaut. If not, I'll see you guys next time I do one of these, or in the next StoryFire videos. Make sure you download StoryFire, iOS, Android, and on the web. And yeah, it's been real. Thank you guys for all the donations. Thank you guys for all the questions. You guys are amazing. And yeah, we only got 45 days left till I'm done YouTube forever. So, and to the lurkers out there, keep it rigid. All right, guys. Peace out. And if you don't subscribe to me on Twitch, I do this thing where I just make a really fucking weird face to end the stream. And then it gets frozen like that.